God.
You sure don't smell like a baker's wife.
I love that they have no context.
Hello.
We just got the worst
Welcome
person
to
on
this.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did
There are
have a
some
little bit of a
absolute
strange
gems.
experience.
Like, they
You
came
fish
on,
much?
they came on, and were like, you're the best transgender TikToker. And I was like, maybe go support better ones. They're like, oh, you're my best plus-size queen TikToker. And I was like, okay, clearly you're just posting things you found on the internet. And then they're like, I love you, like, and, like, you're perfect, like Andrew Tate. Ugh.
Honestly, like, the guy's as a magician.
Yep.
The amount of reactions and the roller coaster he took you on, Runa, with those, like, 3 comments.
Yeah, like, honestly,
it was a development.
applaud it.
You know what I mean?
Hi.
Hello. Dan, do you want to take us away?
Yeah, hi. Welcome to
intro?
Adventure Corp. We are Adventure Corp. We are primarily a D&D stream. We do this every Wednesday from 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. My name's Daniel. To my right is Alex, and then Runa.
Hi.
And then across the table is Isaac. So we do this every Wednesday, like I said. Me and Alex also do some streams on Sundays of just like a variety stream, some D&D character builds, stuff like that as well. So if you like what we do, check out our links. We have all of our socials and everything that'll pop up on our
Linktree.
Linktree Nightbot there. Trying to grow the Discord, and yeah, thanks for coming.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into the recap then. So, where we last left off, we started with Yaikzal, tearing through her house, ripping things from their place, collecting her valuables, and depositing them all into her office. You now preside over your business, sitting upon a hoard of your own treasures, your old chair cast far to the cobblestones below. The office is now kept locked, though Drae was allowed to peer within during Tythe's birthday party. Berrian commissioned a masterpiece of a statue that was added to his courtyard, which is definitely not an elaborate place to hide his clone and prepare for if he should ever die. You guys received some coin and some magic items through your patron and Yaikzal's adoptive mother, Mistress Sarah, who had hired you guys to break into a long-lost city of a long-lost wizard. And you returned with many spoils to her, and her people are now combing through it. There were some murdery adventures from Yaikzal. And who did you take for help? Drae? Was it Drae who you took to help?
So the first time was Lorelei, second time was Drae.
Right. Yes.
Sorry, it wasn't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I admit to nothing!
Some murders in the city.
The alleged murderers.
And
Yeah.
you have begun taking any quest that comes up for the Adventure Guild that allows you to kill bandits and feed them to your demonic horse.
What could I say? He really likes flesh.
He does. Lorelei, for her part, spent close to a year perfecting the permanency spell, at one point pushing herself and finding a rush of dark connection being established between her and some plane of death. You spent the next 11 days
11 days.
praying to your god.
Please get
we
rid of this.
Did the rolls off camera, but yeah, you spent 11 days pestering your god for divine...
Asking politely. Repeatedly.
A miracle was cast, and this connection was severed between your magic and this plane, restoring your soul to wholeness. You did eventually manage to finish the permanency spell, and then back at Drae's bakery, a few of your thieves, a few of your proudfoots, busted in to tell Drae that they had found Hithond Lorelei, the cat bard who has been spreading the tale of Butcher of the Lochran, which paints Drae in such a terrible light, and who you have been searching for years. They led you out to an abandoned woodshed near the edge of the forest and a ways away from any of the farmsteads outside of the city, where the old tabaxi awaited you. You could see the silver-haired bard inside. He looked quite similar to the one you knew, but as your whole person faded, the illusion did as well. And you saw the visage of a nameless wizard you guys have encountered twice before while you were raiding Evelyn's city. And then, a rather attractive human man came in, and with but a command, Drae fell to sleep. And your vision is cut.
Damn.
Yes, Rune.
You never turned on your lights.
I didn't! You're right. I actually think I have enough light here.
Is this light on too?
Yep.
Yeah, that one's
The
on.
one on the back.
Those aren't.
You know what? Let me know if I'm too dark, you the viewers, but I feel like I have enough light here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no, the string lights aren't. The ring lights are.
Okay.
So, that is where we left off with Drae, your vision being cut from there. Drae, I have a question for you. Do you ever spend evenings working at the bakery, or do you always come home? The bakery, of course, being his Thieves hideout.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, indeed.
Yeah.
As alleged as the murders that Yaikzal.
Not super often, but you know, sometimes duty calls.
Okay.
I swear to God, this focaccia bread is fucking me up.
In that case, then it will be Lorelei who receives a visit,
Okay.
as there is a knock on the door to her office inside her temple, as many of the children have been pouring in to go to the school in the slums that you've set up, your Temple of the Gods.
Classroom's down the hall.
Not hear about a classroom, boss?
Oh, sorry, come in.
As the door creaks open, and you see a Proudfoot stepping in. I don't even know if this is like a thing that I should be worried about. But did Drae tell you where he was going with Hithond? I know I might be being kind of nosy. I just have a weird feeling, and I thought I'd check. Yeah, it's probably nothing. As he starts to back out the door.
Alright, have a good one.
Okay. Shuts the door.
Fuck. What? Quick sending to Drae. Hey, what you up to? You, heard you found Hithond. Where you at?
As there is a pause, and it kind of stretches further than you're used to before you would hear, nothing to worry about, dealing with business.
Insight.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. I am going to give you disadvantage because all you have is a voice.
Oh, of course. You know that's only fair.
Do you want to try and fight me?
It's alright. I always roll this
Do
bad
you want to catch
normally.
these hands?
26.
26. Something's off about the voice. Something seems not strained, but flat.
Mm-hmm. He's always annoyed when I message him. I'm just gonna scry on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It fails.
Alright, gonna send a sending to Berrian. Hi, have you heard from your brother? He's, being cagey and I can't see him.
Berrian is in the process of sitting in his lab, looking at a sample of his own blood. No, I haven't heard from Drae. What's wrong?
It's probably nothing.
I would...
No one's heard from him. He was going after Hithond Lorelei, and I feel like you might know something about that.
Wednesday?
As Lorelei would hear. Wednesday? Oh, fuck, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wednesday? That's what you can call for Wednesday. Hey? What is that? What are you... Did you cut your arm?
Oh, yes.
Why?
This is a microscope. That's a petri dish. My blood. I'm looking at my blood through a microscope.
Don't throw words at me and expect me to understand why you've cut your arm.
I'm trying to find out why I'm the way I am.
Hey.
Have you seen Drae?
No, I think he probably spent the night at the bakery.
Oh.
Didn't come in.
Lorelei's worried.
Lorelei's worried.
Well, just, I don't know, she's... You know how she is. She didn't say she was worried, but she's asking about Drae, which means that there's things that she's not telling us, and that she's obviously got something about Drae.
Should I go check for him?
Let's go have a look. I'll come with you.
Not until you wrap that.
I want it official that you've taken 1 hit point of damage.
Yes. I dropped down a hit point.
In case that matters for when you get one shot.
The secret poison that has been boiling in your system and reducing you to 1 hit point. With
My own knife!
No! Comes to effect as you fall dead on the ground. No, just kidding. She will help bandage your arm where you've made the little incision to get some of your blood.
Thank you.
As you take the slightly red-tinged, but mostly amber crystal off the desk with you and tuck it into your pocket.
Yeah.
As at this point, with your research into the materials that you might find, you have found a rather strange stone that you've just been calling the astral stone that you managed to source, apparently, from the astral plane.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like a bigger kind of like take 2 pyramids and like stick them together, and it has like you're not sure if it could be brass, it could be gold. Like there's like caps on the points with like a silver lattice between them.
Golden D8.
So you pick up your golden D8. And following her, she will
All right, let's go.
walk beside you as you guys make your way around the end to the bakery. Is that the name? What's painted on it? I always forget what the actual name is.
Bread and
Isn't
stuff.
it bakery? It used to be Drae's Bakery.
Drae's Bakery with Drae cut out.
Yeah. It was bakery. As you guys arrive, knock on the door and open up, and you guys would see a batch of cookies is laid out, and standing behind the table would be Silk.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
You seen Drae?
No.
He-
Close
he-
the door.
Oh.
No, I haven't seen Drae since yesterday. I heard he was going after Hithond.
Hithond.
Yeah,
They
Lucia or
Baird's like,
something.
they found him.
Yeah, they found him.
And in his head he's like, fucking idiots.
Last I heard, Drae took him somewhere.
Oh, did he tell anybody where?
No, he just took him and said he'd be back.
Okay. Do you know who gave him who let Drae know?
I'm not really like the guy to talk to.
Do you know where Tethel is?
Yeah, he's upstairs. Just go ahead upstairs. I gotta watch the front.
Okay. All right. Come on, Wednesday.
Hey, alright. As you guys head upstairs and find yourself
Tromp.
Tethel's office. Drae's office, but Tethel's. Oh, CJ King says, I'm back, besties. Hello, CJ. Nice to see you. Oh, also, I forgot. We had a new follow from
What was it called? I missed that over Runa's dying.
Hamadev 5 days ago. So thank you very much for following if you're around or watching this.
Hi, Tethel.
Hi. What's going on?
Trying to find Drae.
Oh, yeah. I think he's probably interrogating Hithond Lorelei. We found him.
Sure. Where?
Yeah.
Where would he do that? You think this would be the place he'd do it?
Maybe. I don't know where he took him.
Did he tell anyone where he was going?
No, just a couple of guys led him to where they had found him hiding out and said that Drae took him and said he'd be back. So.
Did they give a direction?
I was assuming your tower, to be honest.
Nope.
I can track down the guys who were with him and see which way he walked. Is he...
If you could, that would be great.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Message to Lorelei. Yeah, Drae's not at the bakery and we can't find him. Apparently he's with Hithond Lorelei. But, no one else knows that. Literally, there's like a in the message. You should probably come to the bakery.
As Tethel will take his leave in a hurry, sensing the urgency of this, and make his way out. Is Lorelei making her way to the bakery?
Yep.
Okay. As you would arrive probably a little bit before Tethel, but he would be coming in the door just a little bit after you as you come in.
Hey there.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. So I talked to the guy, one of the ones who led Drae there.
Okay.
And he just headed down the road towards Barley.
Okay. All right.
Right. Keep a lid on this, hey?
Sure. Yeah. What's going on?
Dre's doing business. And he'll be back when he's back.
We don't want Hithond to get away.
Make me a deception.
You get the dirtiest look.
Piece of shit.
Also, CJ King redeemed a Runa juice. He said, "You sound parched. This juice should help."
7.
It's Astro.
6.
I call them whatever their name is on the thing.
6.
A 6. He gives you a weird look, like a distrustful look, and then looks over at Lorelei and is just like, "Sure, yeah, keep a lid on it. Got it. I'll be up in my
All
office
right.
then."
Wednesday,
If I
can you
do
let
anything.
Berrian 2 know that I'm going to find Drae?
Oh, sure. I reckon. Where are you going? Just
Somewhere between here and Barley.
right. Well, let me know right away when you find him. Use that magic-y do that you guys use.
Yeah, I'll send you a thing.
Right.
Can you send Kana over here?
Sure, if I see her.
Okay, I'll, if you see her, send her over here.
Right. Good luck. Make sure he's alright.
He'll be fine.
Will do.
Alright.
I'm gonna send a message to Yaikzal.
Did you have some juice?
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, thanks.
Runa, you deserve a cookie.
As Yaikzal,
Not right now.
you hear the
Hello.
and the spell is ruined.
Yeah.
You can't talk first. Can you imagine if it had like really complicated
Yeah.
rules, or not even that complicated, but you had to know, right? It's like you start talking and they like interrupt you, and you're like,
Oh, it's
ruined
like
the
you-
whole-
it's like
and it
you're-
like cuts you off completely.
It's like
and
you're
goes
talking
their
to,
side.
to Suri. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, Suri, I'd like to bop, call Kana and tell her, and it doesn't say the, hey, Suri, I'd like to, and it just like cuts you off because you didn't wait for the starting
Yeah,
noise.
yeah.
It's like, hey, can you tell Kana that? And it's like, doot, doot.
And if the other person like makes any noise, all their side of it starts,
Yeah.
so you can get just like completely
So
cut
then
off.
she gets a message like, that we need cheese. What?
One of the classes in like the econom school would be sending etiquette.
Yeah.
6:18 p.m.
And when is it appropriate to speak? When you've counted 25 words, or the silence has lasted at least 32 seconds.
There's a party that they know the wizard sends like that, so they purposely interrupt them every time. They're like, I wonder what bullshit they have. It's like, hey, I wanted to talk.
Hey, I wanted to. Oh, really nice to hear from you. It's been so long.
Or like they send the message like, hey, can you tell Quentin that we need the golden fleece? And then it comes back in and the reply is like, your message has not reached Kana through the arcane webs. Please retry your sending.
What are you sending to Yaikzal?
You want a break? Dre's missing. We're gonna go find him.
I'm good with my nose. Where?
Somewhere between here and Bartley.
Use another sending.
You didn't tell her where.
Come to the bakery.
Alright. And
As you make your way to the bakery, thank you, Brody, that was very tasty. And find yourself standing outside of it. Kana waving at you as she comes down the road. Once she gets about like 40 feet, hi!
she's like, hi.
Hi! Just getting closer and closer.
Hi.
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 Hello.
Oh, boys hydrate from CJ.
Wow, okay, now that's a really weird thing to say.
I've been practicing voices. I call that one Isaac. It just
Wow.
needs like appropriate name for it.
It sounds kind of dumb.
That's mean to whoever Isaac is. I'm sure he's feeling very sad right now, and stream is
Well,
over.
he doesn't exist.
Well, if he didn't eat golden Oreos,
As you guys both step in.
What's taking them so long?
Hi.
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 Mm.
Oh. Hi, Berrian.
hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hi. Hello.
I'm the only one that plays that game with you, Kane.
I know.
We gotta go find Drae.
All right. You got a piece of clothing or something?
I will pull out the half coin for the other coin that I gave to Drae.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can find him with this, hopefully.
Yeah, if I have a scent, I can smell him now.
I suppose I could try to scry him.
I tried.
Oh, and it didn't.
No, it's blocked.
I am looking around the bakery for something that smells like Drae.
Probably nothing on the main floor. Up in
Some
his office,
underwear
you could probably
just
find
lying
stuff.
around.
In with the cookies.
Suddenly he can stay gone.
Why does this sock smell like Drae?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something that smells like him.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just gonna do what I want. I'm gonna start searching
It's fine,
through.
don't worry about it.
I'm gonna look through. Does he have like a cloak or something, or like a spare?
What would Drae have in his office that might have his scent on it?
Do you have a cloak?
Yeah.
Like just a, incognito kind of cloak. You think?
Thrown onto a hook in the corner.
I grab it, and I'm like, I'm just gonna put it on my shoulder, just in case I lose a scent.
Yeah. One of Jasmine's bras.
I'll keep that one too.
Also, CJ says in a medieval accent, "Drinks for everyone!" And then again in a medieval accent, "Drinks on me!"
I love it. I love it. You're already in the mood.
Do we have another one we have to do?
Arr.
No, there was something in one. And if you're gonna say drinks on me, you must be sending drinks, CJ. I want to see that DoorDash. Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Do you know that Uber Eats has 95% of their orders arrive on time?
Mm-hmm.
This whole office smells like him.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be more helpful when we're on the trail.
Well, I thought you were just gonna go. Alright, it's fine.
I could try.
It's fine, I'm sorry.
All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
Somewhere between here and Barley.
Okay.
Tavlo, did you find? Can the guy take us to where, or do they just know a direction? They don't know.
Yeah, I can take you to where they found Hithond.
Yeah, let's do that. Go on,
Okay,
Tavlo.
yeah. Follow me then. So
All
we
right.
will lead you guys out of the city through the gates and down along some farmland until you guys turn.
I'm gonna be Roscoe. Keep an eye out on us, but stay out of sight. Let me know if anything's coming up that we can't see.
He takes off from your shoulder and will start to circle you guys up in the air. As you guys end up jumping a fence, cutting along a farmer's field until you get kind of behind the most of the farming property and along the edge of the woods.
And I will cast Locate Object
Okay.
on my little coin piece.
Yes,
How smart is Drae currently?
as intelligent as he normally is.
Well, he's aware that he was given a coin to track him down.
Absolutely.
Long time ago.
Yeah, so I don't know. Is he like
Roll me an intelligence check.
22?
Okay. As you cast the spell, Tethel is leading you guys along, and that's the shed, apparently. As you guys can see, an old abandoned woodshed getting slowly claimed by the forest as it encroaches, and you feel your sensor pick up, and you feel a tugging from the coin as there's a bit of light that kind of shimmers off of it and pulls off down to the east from where you are.
Says he's this direction.
I'm a smell. Is he that direction?
Use Farron, go ahead and make me a survival check.
My nose is perception.
It's perception.
That's what I'm trying to do, because I can use my nose for perception.
Is it survival with advantage?
Yeah.
Well, no, but her nose is perception.
Yeah. So if you want to smell, if you can notice Drae's scent around here, you can make up perception. If you want to actually try to follow that scent, it's going to be as well.
As long as it's with advantage, that's the whole point in having my nose. Good thing I was a natural one.
It's alright.
You
You never roll an
advantage,
actual one twice.
Also,
It's not
CJ answered me, I am broke, sir. I have $56 to my name. Hush your mouth.
You have advantage though, Runa.
He's a joke.
Yeah, I do. 19.
Okay. You can smell Drae around here. It is faint. He did not spend long around here, and it is starting to fade. It has been, it's been a while since he's been here.
Is it in the direction that Berrian says?
Following along and looking for it, faint notes he might have traveled this way. The closer you get to the ground, the more you can smell.
Yeah, she's like a dog, basically.
Traveling along the ground, you can smell the scent of old Sock and Drae as you follow after this, your coin tugging you in the same direction.
Yeah, 1,000 feet, so I would...
You guys only walk about 60 feet.
Okay.
Before you can see a copse of trees sprung up there, and as you start to walk by it, the scent pulls towards them, and the coin pulls you in that direction as well.
Okay, I follow it.
Okay. You eventually are pulled in, and you look down, and there is a charred, smoking body on the ground that the coin is pulling you towards.
Lorelei,
Fuck,
I'm gonna pick up
is
the
it
coin.
recognizable?
You reach down, and as you grab the coin, your fingers pass through the illusion, and there's a flash of light from behind it, as I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Is it a spell?
It is a spell.
Counter spell.
Go ahead and roll me initiative, as this is a surprise.
Okay. What color is this?
Blue. We'll say. Orange.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the blue one.
Okay. 16.
21.
Okay, you barely manage to incant the counterspell. As you're stumbling back, this bright flash behind you just managed
Half
to
as
get
many
it out.
words, baby.
What level of counterspell are you casting?
I'm going to do third.
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
19.
Lots.
As you bring your wand up, as you can watch the light turning to heat, the flames starting to roil, you manage to knock the spell out, and you can feel part of it shift, part of the incantation that's been stored in the ground here get disrupted, as it turns into this hot blast of air instead of the full explosion that it was building towards.
Do I notice or gain any idea of what the spell was? Or can I roll to see?
You would be fairly familiar with it. It was a fireball spell.
Okay, just cast up.
Yes, upcast.
Alright. Well, that's at least good. Dre's not dead.
As, there's a small spot of black where it, started to char the grass, but didn't fully spread out. And there's the little half the coin sitting in the dirt there.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Okay, back to the shed.
Well. Alright then.
This worries me.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be found.
Yeah, but Lorelei, I'm the only one who, we're the only one who knows about that coin.
Drae
Why
knows
is he?
about it.
No, but why is he trying to hide from us?
I have no idea. He said he had business and he'll be back. No.
I guess Dre's been killing people and doing things for years and has never tried to hide his coin.
I can't imagine what he'd be up to with it.
No, so I'm worried.
Something's not right.
No. I head back to the shed.
Good job, Berrian. That was pretty fast. I thought we were going to get caught in the explosion.
I think I got lucky. But
That's good
thank
luck.
you.
Be
Pretty
careful.
good.
Also, anyone who's watching, can you guys hear us okay? I just want to double check to see if our voices and everything are good.
Yeah, audio's good on my end, so let us know if there's anything to be fixed.
Alright, be on your toes.
As Kanon goes up under her tippy toes.
Okay, no.
What?
Okay.
Everybody's all tense and stuff. I'm just trying to make it more fun.
You're
Okay.
very cute and also.
Get to the shed.
Okay, you arrive at the shed.
Drae, want to check the... Oh, fuck. I guess I'll check the door for traps.
You always check the door for traps.
CJ
open.
said it's a little low. I will turn it up a little bit.
Here, what's this? Orange?
Oh, they said never mind.
Orange?
It's alright, I'm going to leave it where I said it.
Put this over my laptop.
Orange?
Runa,
What's that?
no being sick. We talked about this.
I'm gonna get very annoyed if every time I do something that's gonna be pointed out.
That's my only one.
That is going to
Oh,
be...
Jesus, my volume was low.
19.
Okay, you look over the door, and it does not appear to be trapped. It looks fairly unsteady, and like it wouldn't take very much to rip it off of what remains of the hinges, but no traps that you can see.
Blade song, and I'm opening the door.
Okay. You open into a small enclosed woodshed, moss growing over most of it, much of it dilapidated, sagging above you, and the back wall has a person-sized hole torn out of it, and then there is a single chair set inside. You can see the signs of like what might have been scrap from a meal or something.
All right. Yaikzal,
Yeah.
can you see if you can get a trace on any of this?
His spell is in here, brief like it was the other areas, and leads back out along the trail you followed.
Or out the back door?
Is it up that like human
Does
shape?
not go out the back, no. There is the smell of two other people here. Go ahead and make me a history check.
The candy cane.
Will do. Totally get it.
History.
Is it a fae, fiend, or undead?
No.
No.
So,
Bitch.
that was the tone.
That's a piss boy tone for sure.
Ooh, okay.
15. I'm sorry, I have to tell you your rolls.
19. Again, so I rolled 19 3 times.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're really good.
Oh no.
complaining.
So annoying.
No, it's just really funny to. No, that was.
That's not how I took it at all.
I wasn't in it.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I thought you were excited about it.
I was.
You're good.
All right.
It's fine.
200 push-ups to the first person who makes Runa cry. That's the rule.
For free.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of push-ups. For Isaac.
You recognize one of the other scents.
Mm.
It is the robe-wrapped wizard that you guys tangled with outside of and within Echo.
Fucking wizards.
What did Berrian do this time?
That's not him.
No, no,
You know the one from Echo? The one that I couldn't kill?
I thought there were two that we couldn't kill.
Yeah, but one of them's here. Or was.
It's strange.
Okay.
Why is it here?
Maybe Drae found them? Maybe they were Hithond?
All right.
Maybe.
Are we...
I don't think that's the case.
I didn't know Hithond was a wizard.
Whoa, yeah, that would be crazy.
He was definitely magical. We do have reports of him vanishing from places.
Yeah.
Tried to follow him.
Well, we should probably find out what's going on.
He also would sit on a floating shield sometimes.
Is there any way we could get an insight on that guy?
I've been like a thon.
The wizard from... I'm not talking to you. The wizard... The wizard from Echo.
Just want to help.
The wizard from Echo?
Yeah.
I could try scrying him.
Yeah.
Okay,
He has something to do with this.
I'm gonna take out... Pull up my scrying sensor.
Wait, what? Oh, pierogies! Oh, thank you.
So if there's not many of them, so
I'm fine at the moment.
I don't want any of that.
All right, thank you.
Pull up my scrying sensor, set it on the top of my chest. Cast scry on the doodleo.
The spell fails.
Okay. They have protected from scrying.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
As you'll get a pat on the back, Lorelei, and a little rub from Kana.
Pull my scrying sensor away. Check with Roscoe to see if anything was coming.
He'll fly down to you, but he hasn't given you any alarm.
No, I don't need to check with him. He can just tell me. Like,
Yeah, no, there's no alarm that comes through your connection.
I'm gonna cast True Seeing. It's the eye on my forehead lights up. And see if there's anything that True Sight would reveal to me.
Okay. Make me a perception check. As
Percep!
the eye glows on your forehead.
That's a crit, 2 15s.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
On.
Mm.
God, that's consistent.
Yeah.
is
Phew.
just
Shut up, DM.
Scum boy.
Woo, that's a crit, baby!
Baby! You know what? And for a crit, you get to roll an extra d4. What's that?
2.
2. That's
Minus
2.
2.
20, 20.
Damn it.
That's 2, 2, 2. That's double crit.
Alright, that's 26 minus 2 is 24.
Okay. As
get
you
for-
look about, nothing on the ground, nothing about the shed seems off. It's not until you notice the glowing orb hanging above you like an eye staring down.
We're being watched.
Sleeve.
We're being watched?
Yeah.
Okay.
The same little thing that was at the camp.
That fucking wizard out of the...
Yeah,
Well, no. I'm going to grab you, Yaikzal. Wait, stop. Where
What?
is the eye?
so, do I have to indicate the positions? Let me consult my... Can I thumb it? No.
I am going to pull out my stuff, and I'm
No.
going to ritually cast another spell.
I'm going... I'm just gonna point. It's about there.
Is
I-
it like in the shed with us?
It's outside the shed.
It's outside the shed.
Okay. I'm going to ritually cast another spell.
Okay. It does move as he's casting. How long does True Sight last?
An hour.
Okay. And how long will your ritual spell take?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Watching.
I'm just telling everybody to just, like, shut up.
It moves around as you're going in. As you're casting it, I'm going to roll an Arcana check to see if the person behind the orb can recognize it. Natural 1. Carry on.
They are baffled.
I cast... I was doing Rory's telepathic bond on everybody,
Okay.
so that we don't have to talk out loud in front of the arcane eye.
As the spell spreads across, you guys can feel a now familiar connection as your minds are linked once again.
Hey, first... In my head, I'm like, Tethel, are you here?
Did you include Tethel in it?
Yeah, I would have got Tethel as well.
Yes. Somehow still not the weirdest thing that has happened.
God, Yaikzal, wait. Ugh.
Okay, so sorry, Lorelei, you said there's a sensor?
I can get rid of it, maybe. I mean, they know we're looking.
Is there any way that I would know of, Isaac, where I could maybe trace the magic?
Not that you know of.
Or try to get a flashback to, or like a direction of the cast, or...
No, there's no such spell that you're aware of.
I'm
unless
more
you
of
do
like
something
trying to homebrew something, or...
that would be the type of thing you would need to create. Like, you could try to create such a spell with magic research, but it is not something that you could just procure.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, you can get rid of it.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
You'll need second circle magic.
Second circle. All right.
It's 4th level.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic. I was gonna say there's no way Lorelei would know what level that is. It's also a spell I know. So
you have a good idea.
I'll say it for
It is
level.
not the spell you have. It's capable of independent movement. So what level do you want to cast a spell magic at?
Arcane Eye? It's different?
It is different from Arcane Eye, yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, this says I can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction, and there's no limit to how far away the eye can be.
Yeah. Let me look.
Arcane Eye has...
Pretty sure it has some distinct differences. Let me see.
Just read us
Yes,
what
it
that
is.
spell does.
It is definitely different from Arcane Eye.
Alright.
Did
it
you
is
make
quite
the spell up,
similar.
or...?
Yes, I did make the spell up.
Okay.
Kind of. I borrowed it from another
Well,
system.
assuming what it is, because that's what I know, I'm going to cast it at 4th level.
Okay. As you cast towards it, you let the magic go and you watch it impact as the thing just shatters into these mirror-like shards before they fade to nothing.
Alright.
Alright. Keep an eye to see if you see another one coming and what direction it's coming from.
Okay.
As as you continue looking around, and you guys now stand here a little paranoid under the noonday sun.
She's chewing at her nails.
What are you guys doing? Kana's looking around as well, like she's gonna help spot it.
What do we do?
I think... I don't know, trail's gone cold.
I have a question, Isaac.
Yes.
Oh no, that. Never mind. Yeah,
I doubt he went to Barley.
No, Berrian was just thinking, because non-detection would stop the scrying, non-detection would not stop locate object.
Correct.
So that's why he had to ditch it. Okay. Berrian is going to pull out his sword that he has from childhood.
Stab Tethel.
Because they were, him and his brother's sword were forged from the same ingots, like same metal. Could I use locate object on that, like to like?
If that's true, yes.
Okay. Cast locate object.
There would be...
Find your sword.
The spell takes hold on the sword, and there is no reaction.
They're not close to here. What do I know that's within an hour travel from this location?
Mostly just farmland.
Well, they have a wizard. They could be anywhere.
And they're...
Well, no, they have to be within an hour for Arcane Eye.
Maybe.
Maybe we could kill that fucking wizard. Finally. God. Do I still have the wizard scent in my nose?
Let's try to follow the wizard's scent.
Go ahead and make me a survival check with advantage.
Can I help? Oh, she's advantage. Never mind.
I'm our
got
dog.
this, Yaikzal. Guidance.
Can I help with survival, but to help with the sight part of it?
Not really, because you can't see smell, and she's tracking a smell.
I meant like for footprints and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's been a
Have
day.
you smelled over here?
Okay.
21.
21. You follow, and it leads to that same area you guys found the illusion of a charred body. And then continues on out from there, meets up at the road where another scent seems to join it, and then all three of them, because Drae's is mixed in there as well, vanish.
They were all here.
Right here, and then it's all gone?
Yeah. So if the guy was here within the last hour, or within an hour of here, they all left at the same time. None of them left before the other.
And they just disappeared, so they...
They teleported or something.
Yeah.
Do I see any remnants of anything on the ground that would denote a spell?
There's no magic circle or anything like that on the ground, no.
There's nothing. So teleport probably then.
That is the one you know.
I don't know all the spells that you've created in your world.
Also, Lorelei, there are a number of spells.
Of the spells that I know that are in the
don't
system,
need the magic
it's...
circle.
Sorry, what?
There are a number of spells that don't need like Lorelei's return to a temple or the druids.
Well, those ones need plants or trees, and there's nothing.
Yes, but they don't leave a residue. And Lorelei's doesn't need a plant; it just can only take you to a.
Word of recall is there's teleportation circle, word of recall.
Alright, hang on. Let's think for a second. If they wanted Drae dead, he already would be.
It probably would have been a real flaming corpse.
So, either he's betrayed us,
I don't think so.
or he's, like, under their control or something.
Being manipulated.
I don't think so either.
Maybe he's kidnapped.
Dominated, Kana.
I don't think Drae would fall to death.
I've done it to him.
Yeah, but that's you guys messing around.
No, but there are people as powerful as us that are not good people.
But if Drae was being serial...
Kina, I enjoy your optimism, but
Yeah.
you also have to see the possibilities.
I'm just saying I don't think it's that one. I didn't say it's
Alright,
impossible.
but it's possible. Why?
I don't know. We know it's the wizard that was in Echo. They wanted something. Maybe they didn't get what they were looking for. Maybe they resent us for killing one of their companions.
Yeah. Well,
Also, does Lorelei see anything?
No.
Okay.
Obviously,
Scanning.
it was targeted, right? They could have tried to capture anybody. They captured him. I think we don't have to worry about finding them.
You think they'll come to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, why
Yeah.
take him?
This is all telepathic, by the way.
Yes.
So what are you thinking? Maybe we set up an ambush?
I think we just wait.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, wait for Drae to show up, or one of them to show up, and we set up a situation where he can't get away.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
try to take him back, or stop them. Maybe both.
Okay.
But I think if we keep chasing, they'll just lead us in circles.
Okay.
They often like to lead to traps.
We've been trapped once already. They trapped you when you ran after them in the woods.
Well, I knew it was a trap.
I didn't say you didn't know. It's just that's what they did.
Yeah, they tried.
Okay.
But I was the trap.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Just bludgeon him.
I forgot that wasn't there anymore. All right.
Guess we just go back.
We'll head back home.
Go
then.
back home. Wait.
As you guys make your way back to the city, the lonely walls of Alakran.
On the way back, I'm like, how do we tell Wednesday?
I don't know.
I can tell her.
Actually, yeah, you'd be the best.
You're great at giving bad news.
I'll be like, hey, Wednesday, we don't know where he is, but we're gonna find him when he comes back.
No, a little more sensitive.
Hey, Wednesday, we tried to find him, but we couldn't, but we're sure he's gonna come back, and he's okay, and we'll get him when he does.
Don't lie to her.
That's not a lie, that's all the truth.
He's definitely alive.
And we do think he's
I
gonna
talked
come
to
back.
him
You
earlier.
said so.
Okay. Well, everyone here that is on the same page, we know that something is wrong. We know that Drae might try to make it seem like, basically, if any one of us sees Drae, we stop him from leaving until we can have a conversation to make
Especially
sure that.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Keep an eye on her.
Yes. And we'll make sure that make sure that he's not being controlled or manipulated by anybody.
Maybe we keep someone like Berrian 2 on her.
Yep, I can.
She could come and stay with me.
Sure, yeah.
Because that way they won't know where she is.
Okay, I'm assuming we get back to the tower. And have-
Yeah,
This
you
is
just
just
want to
all-
head.
So if I wanted to hurt Drae, that's exactly how I do it.
Wednesday, I need to talk with you! As Kana's gonna drag her out of the tower as you guys get back.
I'm gone.
I would.
Are you leaving?
Bye bye, have fun.
I don't want to tell her the news. Like,
Berrian's gonna like
Coward.
go up to
You know it.
his like office and
Okay.
like Lorelei, you wanna come on this one or yeah?
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm about to give the news to
Oh,
Wednesday.
okay, sorry. I thought you
Oh
were
no,
running
Kana
off
has
to...
already drugged Wednesday out to talk to her about it.
Yeah, she's outside.
I also don't know if I feel super comfortable with Kana passing information on.
Well, we can all be there.
Sure. Okay.
As you guys follow out and
I also
Yaikzal-
don't know if I want to just do it outside where everyone can hear.
I sneak past and I hide because I still want to listen,
Huh?
but I don't
Around
want
the
to
corner?
tell her.
Okay.
Can we do this somewhere private?
Yeah, that's why I came around the tower. As she's by the Pizza Forge.
How long has it
okay.
been?
You guys had like a 30-minute walk back to the tower?
Okay, so I still have a little bit of true seeing.
Since you cast True Seeing, it's been like 50 minutes.
So 10 minutes.
Okay. Have I
Um,
seen anything crazy walking through the city?
No.
Okay.
Wednesday,
Aye?
we.
Hang
Why
on,
are you talking like that?
hang on. Hina.
Yeah. Oh, so we went looking for Drae. Alright, but why is everybody gathered around for this? Just hear me out, alright? It's okay, but is it really okay?
I'm breathing a relief.
Everybody's standing around with a dour look on their face, like I'm about to cry. And to be honest, I feel like I'm about to cry. It's okay. So we didn't find him. All right, really feeling they're gonna cry, but he's okay. We know he's okay, and we're pretty sure that he's gonna come back to find us, and we will rescue him. All right, sure. So you know where he is.
Can you spend some time at Lorelei's temple?
What?
Or just at my house.
Just in case someone's trying to get you.
He thinks he's trying to get me too.
No, but if I was to go after something and I was an evil villain, you'd be the vulnerable one I'd target.
I'm just saying, if I wanted to hurt Drae, and I had control over him.
Who's trying to hurt Drae?
We don't know.
We've made enemies, and we think one of them from before is made off with him. So he's gonna be
Are
fine.
you sure he's okay?
Yes, I talked to him today.
But Barry, like,
Why are you making that face, Berrian?
I'm constipated.
You're a shit liar.
What's that?
2.
That's a 1.
The dice know.
I don't have to correct my statement. Fine, I
Me-
guess I'll go to your temple.
It's gonna be okay.
Alright.
I'm going to give you a hug now.
Gerald?
Yeah?
No, Gerald. My big guy.
Oh, your stone guy. I thought it was one of the guards. Was Gerald.
Yeah. Gerald?
Just making his way from the front of the building. The golem.
Can you spend time and stay with Wednesday and protect Wednesday? You're to follow her
It's not
orders.
gonna fit in the fucking...
No, but he'll fit by it! And it'll make me feel better.
What if the
I'm
temple?
going.
You're in charge of Wednesday.
You could just come to our house.
Sorry, temple's fine. I don't want to impose on Ari. She'll head into the tower.
And he looks at Gerald and he's like,
All right, can fucking Gerald keep a low profile and not scare away all my students?
he's great. He's a good bodyguard. Just stand by the door.
He's terrifying.
He's not that terrifying.
It just whirs towards you.
Look, just listen to her, protect her. The only thing that you're not allowed to listen to her is her saying, "Go away, don't bother me."
He'll listen to me.
He'll listen to Wednesday.
Fine.
As a few minutes later, she will come out with a bag slung over her shoulder,
Girl.
travel cloak on.
He puts his hand out to carry the bag.
Sure. And she'll sling it over his arm.
Do you have hands? I thought he just had 2 big shields.
Puts out his other hand. For her.
No, thank you. Alright. I'll be at the temple. She'll make her way out of the tower.
You can camp out wherever. There's
Hey.
rooms.
Just over the shoulder. She makes her way off. Well, that didn't go so good.
I come out of the shadows.
Were you hiding there the whole time?
She was, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going home.
I just didn't want to look at
Didn't want
tell
to.
her the news.
Didn't want to face her. Well, everyone is safe, except for Drae.
I don't know why she doesn't trust Drae. I'm sure he's fine. He's really cool.
Kano,
He's very cool.
Can I show you something?
No.
So that maybe you understand what I'm...
No.
Berrian, no.
You're gonna try to do a lesson or something silly.
Not a lesson. Not a lesson.
You always do lessons.
Not a lesson.
You try to say they're not lessons, but they're always lessons.
It's not a lesson.
Okay.
I want just so that you understand the brevity of what could be happening to Drae.
That
Okay?
sounds like a lesson.
Just here. Just
Also, I don't think brevity
Don't
is what
cast
you meant
magic
to
on
say.
her.
what?
Don't cast magic on her.
No, she needs to understand this so that she can understand what could be happening.
Kanos is very serious.
I
Okay.
know it's serious.
I'm like, just don't resist. Cast the spell.
What's the saving throw?
Wisdom.
Is she going to resist?
Yes.
It's wisdom.
Ooh.
6. No, she's not Drae, it's fine.
She has good wisdom.
She does. I didn't open her. All right. Wisdom saving throw. She rolled decent. That is 23.
Yeah, she succeeds. I said don't resist.
See? Drae could do that too. Listen, guys, I know that it's serious. I
cast it again.
Drae...
Berrian.
19.
Okay. It meets it beats. Hold on, no. Because, no,
Yeah,
it's 19.
I just think that
Berrian, stop it.
Drae is cool and that we can have some faith in him.
Well, he wasn't thinking straight. He thought he found his cat person he was chasing.
Kena,
And he left alone.
do you still have your coin?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever get rid of your coin?
You told me not to.
Okay. But you listen to and you trust us enough to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would Drae get rid of the coin?
No, I get it. I get it. The bad thing has happened. I just think Drae will be okay in
I
the
cast
end.
it again.
Do you have the spell slot?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Fuck. I look at Lorelei, I'm like,
I punch you in the shoulder.
we could just make this easier.
No.
Kena, I know you get it. We're asking you to have some sensitivity. You're positive
I hurt my hand punching your shoulder.
and jolly, and this
Negative.
isn't
Or a
that
natural one.
situation. Wednesday's dealing with a lot, and
Okay.
we all have to deal with him gone.
Do you want him gone too?
Exactly. I'm asking that you. It's not just a. Okay, he'll be back.
Okay.
It's a little too soon. That's all.
Sorry.
Pat her shoulder.
I do think he'll be back though.
Yeah. So do I.
One more time.
Ha! 11.
Okay, she fails. Alright, Kena. You can feel what might be happening to Drae right now. Tell me that everything's fine and that you're not being controlled by me.
Everything's fine and I'm not being controlled by you.
Tell me that you'll be back whenever I tell you to get back and jump up, do 5 jumping jacks, and twirl around like a ballerina.
I'll be back whenever you tell me to be back and jump up and do 12 jumping jacks and twirl around like a ballerina.
Now do the jumping jacks.
She starts doing jumping jacks.
Ballerina twirl.
Does the ballerina twirl. Does she get saving throws every 6 seconds? No. Okay.
Berrian, let her go.
Alright, I sit her down and I'm like, and I'm not a fan of gorillas.
And I'm not a fan of gorillas.
And I let it go.
That was mean!
That's,
That was so mean!
But that's what they could be doing.
You didn't have to do it to me and you made me say I don't like gorillas!
But that's what they could be doing to Drae. I need you to understand.
I told you I understand, you just didn't believe me and you wanted to be a meanie butt.
No, you...
Yeah, you weren't really listening to her.
I'm gonna hit you now.
She's not listening to us.
It's better
Natural
than I
20.
did.
Natural
I
20.
rolled a natural 1 when I hit him. Good job, Kena.
Natural 20, the one thing that Berrian can do nothing about.
Yeah.
Feel free.
For now.
No, I still
She's
can't.
hitting you with the back.
We'll
of her
find a
sword,
way.
But she's
Wizards.
We should get a
Bullshit
bard.
artists.
We should get a bard swinging silvery barbs every time. Berrian hires a bard with silvery barbs.
Just to follow him around. No, he hires a grave cleric.
that is 35 bludgeoning damage as she cracks you over the head with the sword.
And the 1 health from before means all 36 of his hit points are gone.
I will blow an 8th level spell and use my my reduction, so I reduce it by 30 points of
Counterspell.
damage. No, not counterspell.
I don't have that.
I have Song of Defense.
It's a reaction?
It's a reaction, and I can
Oh.
reduce damage by 5 times the spell level.
Okay. As
Oh, I can't do anything about
weapon
natural 20s. My name's
slowed
Berrian.
down. Still gives you a solid clip like a
I'm
cuff
such
across the
a
head.
poor wizard. Who can
I
only
used a
reduce-
9th level spell slot, reduce something by 45, and Drae still one-shot me.
Oh no, I'm such a poor wizard who can be
When
defeated by things that defeat everyone else.
When Drae,
Is this one of the spells you learned leveling up, or you've known the spell for a while?
this is
It's a
ability,
Blade
Blade
Song
Song ability.
Oh, I see.
Song of Defense.
Yes, right. That makes sense. As you manage to get out the word of the song, reduce the blow, like the weapon shakes and scatters some of the blow off you, but you still take a solid clip to
And
the
it
head.
makes like a ring.
Alright.
Alright, okay, valid. But now are we on the same page? I just wanted you to understand what he could be going through.
You never listen to me when I tell you things, and then you just do what you want to do anyways, and it's not very nice, and you make me say rude things, and I don't like it.
Okay, and you don't... I feel like you don't understand the import of things when we tell you things.
I told you I understood the import of things when you told me things.
Okay, now, can you understand how some people might interpret what you say and what you do as you misunderstanding or not fully comprehending something?
No.
Okay, so...
Because I said I understand the thing.
Berrian's just going to sit back and cross his leg and not have a... and just leave it.
In your head, you should apologize. And then, out loud, alright, I'm gonna go make sure Wednesday's all settled in.
I'll come.
Wait, you should come see Tithe.
Okay, I do like Tithe.
In your head, you should keep an eye on them.
Kena,
Yeah,
I'm sorry for casting magic on you.
it's okay. Just, if you do it again, don't make me say mean things about gorillas.
Sure. If you see Drae, don't trust what he says until we can prove that he's not under control.
I get it.
Okay?
I wasn't saying, like, Drae is all fine, and he's probably out there, kicking their butts. I just think that Drae is pretty cool, and will end up okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
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 I'm already walking.
I've left because I know this is coming.
So she eventually follows after you, heading back to your mansion.
I have the mother look on my face when she says bye. I'm like...
Just wait until he gets Tithe hooked on it.
As you guys get back to the mansion, Big Red is there, holding Tithe in the air and glaring at him.
What are you doing?
It was biting dead.
What?
No biting.
I get like in between them and look up at it. You were biting him?
He gets it from you.
Good job! Biting's such a...
Hey! This is gonna put one arm over your face and just go, no biting, Papa.
Wait until they find out he has a breath weapon.
Biting is a good way to...
He's gonna crush your head against his stomach with his arm. You just have, like, his forearm is enough to cover your face as you're just pressed into him. Going to have to chat with Mom, too. You are going in...
Both of you in the air.
You stay
No
here.
biting!
Why are you teaching him bite?
It's to show dominance.
Why should he be showing dominance to Grandpa?
Because he's my son.
No, Grandpa is teaching him to smith.
What, did Grandpa do anything to make him bite him?
Probably try to teach him to smith. He does very little else.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, Tithe, don't bite Grandpa.
Oh, so sincere! Wow!
I'm gonna grab Tithe.
As you open the door and pick him up, and he's already, like, in his toy box, like, halfway into it.
Tithe.
Hey! Just tie him out!
Yeah, if Dad puts you in, I'll pick him up. Like,
As he's glaring over your shoulder at him. When he holds him, you're, like, looking up at Tithe. When you hold him, he's looking down at Tithe.
yeah, he's like carried like a little toddler on my
Hi, Tithe! As he looks at her.
Look at Auntie Kane.
KK!
What did she say?
KK!
So cute.
Do you love me?
You're riding.
Oh my god. And she'll go over. Can I have Tithe?
He's in trouble. Yeah, sure.
Hi, Tithe. No, not so happy. He's in trouble. Hi, Tithe. You're in trouble.
Maybe tell him not to bite people.
Don't bite people.
Thumbs up behind.
Do you want to show me your toys again? As he like run into his playroom and she'll follow behind.
I looked at Big Red, I'm like, free babysitting.
Oh. Want to go bang?
Yeah! Of course!
He'll take you up the stairs.
Free babysitting.
Where did they go?
Is this what happens when I take your child?
No.
Only 90% of the time.
Oh, favor's gonna have to be returned.
Code blue. Lorelei's left with the kids. Detaching bra.
Her armor comes off with it. It's as we fade to black for the next little while upstairs, as Kata keeps Type busy.
Yeah, for 2 whole rounds of combat.
Geralt is standing beside the door of your church, looking as unimposing as it's possible for him to look, which is still very imposing.
Pretend you're a statue or something.
Completely unresponsive to you.
There's like just enough steps outside that you have to
Yeah.
way up them.
So you hop your way up the steps. Is anybody doing anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Wednesday.
Okay.
Berrian's still working.
You will find her. She has found an empty room. Just kind of slung her bag in the corner, and is sitting at the table, just staring at the wood grain.
Hi.
Hey,
Do you want to talk about it?
not really.
Do you think it'd be better if you did anyways?
Maybe.
Gonna pull out a chair and sit on it, school counselor style. It's gonna be okay.
Hope so. Hope so.
He can take care of himself.
No, you fucking can't. It's probably. What do you find out?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you find out? Where he's going? What do you know?
He thought he found Hithond Lorelei, which is impossible. Yeah, it's impossible. He couldn't have found Hithond Lorelei, but
Why not?
It's just very unlikely.
What's with your face?
But
What are
what's
you
it-
not saying, Lorelei? I don't need to be coddled.
Alright, but I don't want. You have to keep it from him,
From who?
Drae.
What have I got to keep from him? He's not even here for me to tell him. Oh, forget it. Just leave me alone.
No. If you really want to know, I'll tell you. I don't tell secrets that often.
Well, it seems like a mighty good fucking time for me to find out what secrets are going on with my husband. Fiancé.
Alright. Hithond Lorelei might not be real. Exactly. Might be more of a persona per se of a certain asshole brother of his.
Berrian is a thorn?
That's a conclusion you could draw.
Which Berrian?
The original one.
And he kidnapped Drae?
Well, no, that's why it's not possible, because we couldn't have found Hithond, but we think they lured him out there, and then I messaged him this morning, so he's alive and well,
Right.
but told me that he was just out on business.
And you don't believe him?
No.
And who's they? Who are they fucking they?
There was a couple wizards who were giving us trouble going to the city we were just exploring,
Hey,
and
you told me about that.
yeah, so was it one or two of them that aren't are alive still.
2 are still alive of the original 3.
Okay. So, yeah, we killed one of them. The 2 of them are still alive and probably angry about...
For fuck's sakes.
So, that's what we think happened.
He can't keep himself out of fucking trouble for a year.
It's a little impulsive. You're a little hardy.
Thanks for telling me. At least I know what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's his own fucking fault. God, I gotta hate him.
Yeah. A little bit.
And his brother. Fuck. Those 2. Pack of idiots.
Just the biggest idiots.
Right, well. I guess that's enough to tide me over till we find him.
Yeah, you're safe here.
Good. Glad to be safe.
Yeah. The walls are indestructible and there's a giant robot outside. I think anyone would be stupid to try and get to you.
I think anybody would be stupid to try to get to Drae, but...
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah, probably.
You guys turn to the window and you just see Gerald's head.
Get out of the fucking window!
He backs up a little bit.
Still in the window.
Just pretend to be a statue out there or something.
You know, you could tell him to listen to me, then I could tell him to go away.
Sure, listen to whatever she says.
I'll go guard the tower.
He will not reply to that command.
That's one command he was told not to follow.
By Wednesday.
No, but like the one is the go
First
away.
law of robotics.
You are Proxy Wednesday at the moment.
I am a computer science major. This is a bug you would have to hard code.
He would walk.
No, it's just command from you count as commands from Wednesday. Wednesday's not allowed to tell him to.
Yeah.
That's not what Wednesday said.
He would walk back to the doorway.
And then takes a pose like a statue over the door. Yeah, you probably could only buy a second statue to make that look natural, but
I'm not buying a second.
whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna.
If
take
you need
an early
anything,
bed.
hey, you get some time off work.
Sure. I won't go insane. It's fine.
You can help tutor people if you're bored.
Room's a little dusty.
I'm not gonna tell you to clean my own place.
I'm gonna head to bed early. Thanks, Laura.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Next time you see Berrian, give him a good bop for me.
I tried today, it's not my strong suit.
Ah, no, use your weapon or thing you summon.
Oh, that's a terrible spell now.
It's really bad.
Such a...
Berrian and in his tower said the same thing
Yeah.
at the same time.
Is it reading some newspaper about, like...
just like rolls it like in front of the microscope. Gosh, that's a shame.
Recent divine recall on the spell. All clerics told to pray back their spell. It'll be returned with the new and improved version. Breaking news: new and improved version sucks.
Yeah.
Tell your god to fuck off and give you something else.
That's one less spell to prepare.
Yeah. Alright, alright.
Quick note on that. If anybody wants to know why that's upsetting, is go watch our episode on Monday of Alex and Dan. We reviewed the clerics and species Unearthed Arcana for D&D 1.
You do have to catch the
Yeah.
Twitch VOD though, because those don't get posted to YouTube. So
Yeah.
if you're watching this like months later, I'm sorry.
Yeah, head to Twitch if you can, because it's going to disappear right away. Thanks, Twitch.
Son of a twitch.
Son of a Twitch. Okay. As you leave Wednesday to her rest there, she lays down despite the rather early afternoon hour. Is
Oh.
anybody Yeah.
Because I'm Lorelei. She's not gonna do anything stupid, like run away or join the army or go try to find him and talk sense into him or...
Okay. Is that all you had to tell me?
Well, do I think she's gonna do any of that?
Oh, I thought you were saying that
Yeah, I
Lorelei's not gonna do
No,
that. Make me an insight check.
I'm wishing I have a hard time.
Oh my. What's up, Doc?
Okay. Alright.
Sorry, just in case anyone wanted a demonstration of ADHD. So,
Indeed.
33.
33, she doesn't look like she's trying to hide any rash plans from you at the moment.
Okay.
And it seems like she's honestly just trying to rest. Man, leave it. She has us to leave it alone.
Those are dead. Murdered. Gone from life.
See? You should get your character kidnapped, then you can do it in-game.
I want my character kidnapped.
I have good news for you. Roll me a wisdom save. Just kidding.
Hey.
A few days pass with no news, nothing new happening. You guys carry on with this worry hanging over you about Drae. Just
I would send Drae a message every morning, being like, so how's your business going?
you'd get Becca fine.
Yep, that's all I needed.
As during this time, you guys would meet an interesting character who makes their way towards Berrian's tower. As Berrian, you are called out by one of your guards. Master Berrian,
Yep.
there's someone outside the tower who wants to see you. They appear to be some sort of owl person.
Okay. Alright.
They said they were directed to your tower. I didn't really get.
I don't blame you. Okay.
They said they were looking for whoever caused some sort of rip in the forest. I don't.
Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head over.
As you head towards your gate, which the guards will open for you as you approach, as you look out and see.
A very tall, like,
Hello.
silver foxy owl man that has like this big cane, like staff thing, and he has like a lot of books, like just a backpack and satchels of books. Why, hello there! Are you the one that made the rift?
No, but I know of the rift.
Well, can you thank them? I finally got free.
Wait, you're from in there? Out of the rift I have come! Dagobah! Unpleasant it is! Gone! Luke has gone.
Shut up!
Okay. Would you like some tea?
Oh, I do love
With me, calm you will.
It's not that, Yoda.
did the voice
As
wrong,
we
but
turn,
it's fine.
sending to Yaikzal, come to the tower immediately. Owl man from inside Dragon Rift.
I absolutely butchered the voice immediately. I don't do voices. I never want to do a voice again.
No, but that's no.
Voices are
Honestly,
the worst.
like, take a few seconds to just get the voice again, and then you'll have it. You're fine. You
Yeah.
just need to,
I
like...
can't on camera.
Look, the character just kind of decided what voice it wanted. You just have to let that process happen.
No, but it's good. I like the voice you had there.
So my best trick for, like, finding a voice that I can find is I have whatever phrase feels most natural to them that I find the easiest to, like, fall in
Like
the
a
voice.
reset
So, yeah,
phrase.
I had, like,
Fuck you,
a character,
Berrian.
Dimmy.
It's mine for
and it was
a
always just, mine was always just, hey, it's Dimmy. And then I'm in Dimmy's voice.
Dimmy. I don't know.
Dimmy Lovato.
I can't do it on camera.
That's okay, we'll find it. We'll find it after the break.
Ugh.
You
Come
could
to the
be
tower now. Owl man from inside Dragon Rift showed up.
Owl? In a dragon rift? And he's not dead? I'm on my way!
What kind of tea do you drink?
Well, actually, I like Earl Grey.
All right.
Respectable.
When's Xavier, tea, please. It's one of the kitchen staff. I have
Tea.
yes, Earl Grey.
Yeah, tea, coming right up.
Thank
You
you.
hear the kitchen door goes, where the fuck do we keep the tea?
Why?
I don't know, I've never had to grab the tea. Usually Wednesday gets the... Find it!
This place is a fucking mess.
As they start looking through the kitchen.
He needs to be paid
come out
more.
shortly
Holy
later with a pot of steaming tea. And they've put, like, a sort of, like, wreath of mint around it, and you can see a few lemon slices, like, floated. Like, it's very well presented as they, like, slide this for your tea, Master Berrian.
Thank you.
Welcome.
How did you get in there?
Are you talking to the...
To the
Oh,
guy.
Yeah.
Well, I was researching dragons.
Who's the dead monk by the doorway?
You would not be aware of who they were. You know that there was a battle going on with them, that they were antagonistic towards Deverek, but you don't know more. They weren't the ones you were there to study.
Well,
Deverak.
I was unaware of a monk by the entrance, but
All right.
there was some battle there.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. I've invited a friend to come and meet you, who is the rift opener.
They must be very strong.
Rift opener, the opener of rifts.
And they actually know
You should really try the tea.
It's
Why
Pour
are
it.
you so excited for doing your job?
I never get to pour the tea. I never get to make the tea.
Are you a new hire?
No.
no. I just have an overenthusiastic assistant.
I get to cook lunch sometimes.
All right, I'll have the tea. I hope there's no poison in it. Yum.
Barry, to pour you some, and I'll leave you to your...
How is the tea?
it's good tea. Yeah.
Thank you. You've done well, Xavier.
Thanks, yeah.
Good
Door.
job.
Do you actually like cooking and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I'll get you to do some more.
I still get to cook, just she deals with a lot of the rest of it.
Yeah,
job,
yeah,
Xavier.
98%.
Thanks.
I understand.
Thanks.
Does she still clean the grease traps?
Yes.
I've tried to get her to quit.
It's definitely more frequent than is necessary.
Yeah. It's like she enjoys it.
Am I intruding?
No, sorry.
Sorry, I'll leave you to your business. Puts himself in the kitchen.
And I'll just make small talk and with him. So, sorry, you were researching dragons.
Yes. There was this magnificent sword.
Oh, the one with the eye.
Oh, you know of it.
Seen a drawing?
That's strange. How did it get all the way over here?
I'm assuming through the rift.
There were more of me.
Sorry?
There were more of me.
There were more of you?
You said through the rift. I was unaware of others.
There's one rift, and we found it.
Yes, but you're saying the drawing got here through the rift. And I
I'm
did
not a good liar. I know where the sword is.
Oh, I know. I was messing with you.
Okay.
Now where is it?
I'm assuming it's on its way over.
I'm over here! Just like opens the door.
Door gets ripped open and Yaikzal comes walking in. Big owl eyes turn with interest towards the dragonborn.
What was his name? Sorry?
My name is Amos.
Amos? Amos, Yaikzal, Amos.
Amos, you would instantly recognize Yaikzal as somebody who is currently undergoing the draconification that is created by the weapon you were studying. Its previous owner died before they completed it.
I just make the eyes, you know. Ooh. I don't have to talk to myself.
A little bit here, yeah.
Welcome to insanity.
And you are? I'm Yaikzal. And you are? Amos. I don't care why are you here? Oh, well, I came through the rift you created. Very powerful. Thanks, I know. Why are you here? The sword that is on your waist. It's mine? Thank you. Well, I came to watch and learn and Monitor. Monitor what? Well, you. Obvious, you're part of my research. I don't like talking to myself. Stop looking at me. They're looking at me in such a judgy way.
I'm just listening. I am not trying to...
Oh my god.
It's
So annoying.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
It takes some real getting used to. I hate it. You get used to it eventually, and it just becomes natural, but until then, it's like... Ugh.
Don't you hate it? I do.
Yeah, it takes some practice.
The only way I talk to myself is if I pretend I'm listening. Like, I don't say both sides.
Yeah,
I just think of the other side.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, can I see the sword? No. I've been aware of it a lot longer than you have. And just because you're old doesn't mean you have a right to my belongings. Oh, I see you going through it. What do you mean? The attitude. Attitude? Yes, I have... I'm just asking some innocent questions. Innocent questions? You're asking me about my life and I don't even know your name. Well, my name is Em. I don't care what your name is! Alright. Well, maybe I'll be going. And I'll see you very soon. He's gonna get up.
Amos. I have some questions for you if you'd like to stay for lunch.
Sure. Yeah, no, I don't want to stay for lunch.
Yaikzal, you don't have to stay for lunch.
Good. I wasn't going to anyways.
You're welcome to.
She's already up.
Cracking the door, slamming.
We're having steak.
Well, she's definitely, is that her normally?
No, she's, that was part of my questions. What does that sword do?
Well, it transforms Dragonborn into dragons.
Okay.
And it helps them embrace more of their primal and more dragon-like features. I saw wings growing on her back. Were they there before?
No. And does it affect their, like, mentality? Their behavior?
It, how do I dulls them down to what their primal things would tell them to do. Has she been, territorial?
In a way, yes.
How?
Possessive. Likes to kill a lot more. Bloodthirsty, you could say. But she's still Yaikzal, it's just, different.
Well, with where she is on that sword that I can see, there's not much we can do. But wait.
Okay.
But I do know how to find her when all goes wrong.
Okay.
So I'll be sticking around the city.
Do you want a desert candy stick?
A desert candy stick, you say?
Yes. It's like a summertime treat from the desert.
What is that? It is so modern.
Yeah, it's kind of new.
He's like he's like taking it up to the light, and he's like sniffing it, shaking it in his ears.
You eat it.
It's just so interesting.
Yes, it's a sweet like a candy that's given out to children at summertime festivals.
Oh, you think I'm a youngin'?
To celebrate? No, but to celebrate the height of the growing season and to celebrate sun and life.
Thank you. I will enjoy it. It's like an owl eating a mouse.
Just swallows it.
Well,
Well, that was delicious.
How'd it go? She didn't even taste it.
Do you have a place to stay?
I got a room at this inn called the Red Scar Bar.
Oh. That's Yaikzal's bar.
Even better. How often does she visit?
I'm sure you'll see her when you go home. Just in case, here's her address to her house. You can meet her child and her father-in-law and husband.
With where she is, I think I'll keep my distance.
Probably a good idea. I
didn't want to become prey.
No, you don't. Don't.
Well, Master Berrian, thank you for the tea, the hospitality, and the introduction.
Tea.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
So he'll stand up and give you his wing to
Which, like, are you researching any specific dragons or a type of dragon or?
Everything to do with that sword. I have been my whole life.
Okay. Well, it was nice to meet you.
So he'll put his wing out to shake. Well, he grunts and
A couple of cracks from his back as he stands up.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Let me know if anything happens.
No
I
problem.
assume it won't be long.
All right.
Get in your little hover pod and
I have a son named Grogu.
Xavier?
daughter.
As she walks out.
Yeah,
Can I have mint tea?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And, like some of those raspberry things she makes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And I like Master Berrian. No, that's a thing I like.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, right away, Master Berrian.
Thank you. Yeah, let the rest of the staff know.
Okay, well, he likes Master Berrian now. I'll get on the mint tea. You want the pastries she makes? The raspberry. I'm sure she has some. Well, then go get some. As he will come out with a mint pot of mint tea, and it also has like a mint wreath, but it like goes into the water and comes out, and like wraps like ivy around the handle and comes out.
What did you do before you started working here? Your presentation is impeccable.
Was a
Get it
chef.
How much do you get paid?
like an owl.
Actually, I think he gets like 20 gold a month or like 15.
Yeah. I as I'm walking upstairs, I'm like, they all get a gold a month raise.
So you have some of your mint tea. The owl disappears.
I go back
in
to
the
work.
evening. You return to your work with your crystal. Is anybody doing anything else?
I'm working on my thing. Oh, Berrian actually would. At some point, he would pop. You would see 6 more sapphires on his table.
Okay.
After he's done some spell casting. I've already spent the extra stuff for sequester and everything.
Yeah.
I cast Enlarge Reduce on myself to go tiny. Pick up the crystals, and then I dimension door into the little space inside my statue, beside the clone jar. So I go, and then I pop into the little space by the clone jar,
Yeah.
and then I drop the other sapphires in with the other ones.
Okay, what have you bound them to?
There's 3 to my sword, 3 to the crystal,
Okay.
and 3 to my Leomund's tiny chest piece.
Okay.
And then those are the 9 that are in the thing.
Okay.
And then there's 3 on my person.
As you are in the darkness of here and clatter of crystals,
And
as
then
you deposit them within your statue,
back to the top of my tower.
as you reappear atop your tower. Look
Do you
down.
crawl in the walls?
Just straining to look over the crenellations and look down, and nobody seems to have noticed you going within your tower.
He's a little wall man now. Little do we know he's a little mouse hole into the walls of his tower.
Xavier!
Hey,
Is there a child?
Now, listen to me.
Look at this.
that's Master Berrian to you.
Can you do hibiscus tea?
Master Berrian?
Sorry. Sorry. That tea was delicious, thank you.
Glad you approve. I can have more for you this evening to your room.
Wonderful, I'll be working. Let me know.
Very well.
Okay. Bye.
Evening, Master Berrian.
Fucking Master Berrian is the greatest thing ever.
After my long, hard day at work,
Yes.
I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
Whew! That was a day. Onto the couch.
Coming in with what appears to be a hot cup of coffee and looking over you is Ari in some loungewear. I see.
Is that for me?
It is now.
Love you
Hand
so
you
much.
the cup of coffee. I'm going to make a second brew, and you can tell me whatever happened today. She will come back a few minutes later with another steaming cup of coffee.
Alright,
Sit herself
long
down
story
beside
short,
you.
Drae's kidnapped.
Isaac. Sorry, I'm buying Goodwill, feeding my DM.
Who gave you those?
I purchased them in the
Are they
market.
chocolate Oreos, households? So, Drae got kidnapped magically, he's been possessed, I think. It's neither here nor there.
Just a regular day at the office, I think.
Do you have ways of tracking people, maybe?
Some.
Because mine aren't working.
Then I don't mind will either.
Mm.
I could pretty reliably place a curse on him wherever he is.
Honestly.
Good.
Is there a curse that makes him worse at being possessed?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, we'll think about it if we have to cripple him.
Very well. I would leap to the opportunity.
I'm sure you would.
Are you alright?
Less worrying. I have to try and keep the proudfoots from panicking.
But you have that, blackie for that, don't you?
Did you just say?
Lackey.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said Blackie. I was thinking, did you for them Blackies to do that for you?
Oh, God.
We're not that rich.
Oh.
Or in that time period. Yeah. Yes, I am that valued and trusted co-worker.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's white.
He's not, like... Ethel's great. He's just not the best with people always. You know, he's stayed where he's at in the organization because he tends to get stepped over.
My understanding was he was second in command.
Well, he is now, but I don't know. Technically third.
Well, I'm sure you can fill the gaps in his people-person skills.
Oh yes, I'm great with them.
Well, anything I can do to help? Fine. She'll grab you and start pulling you upstairs.
Is this what you do when I have my son?
It's a back rub, baby.
Hey, shake him in!
Wow.
Hey Shay.
Oh.
He said, wawash!
Voila!
Wawash to you, Shay. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, no,
Welcome
there.
back. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Welcome.
Not actually see you, but you know.
Nice to see your username.
Yeah, nice to see you.
miss you.
Okay, is anybody else getting up to anything in particular?
I have spent some money. $1,000 on glyphs
Okay.
that I have installed.
What are you glyphing?
I'm doing 2 glyphs.
You even glyph, bro?
In 2 in the bakery and
No.
2 in the in my front entrance of my tower.
You got permission?
Like the courtyard with the statue?
Sorry? Yeah. No. Like in once you come into the tower, like just over the lintel on the front door. Like you walk in and they're like right there.
Okay.
Did you get permission to put stuff in the bakery?
I would get permission, but Drae's not around.
Oh yeah, Drae's the only person.
You gotta ask Lorelei.
I would talk to Lorelei and be like, "Hey, Lorelei, I'm planning on doing this
What is it for?
to help if Drae comes around,
Right,
that we can stop him.
What do they do?
They just stop him from leaving."
And they won't trigger on any random customer?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Shame. We've been getting a lot of customers. We need to slow it down.
Actually, yeah. Murder?
Mohe.
Yes, it's on
Put
the
a little
job.
extra flour in the next batch of cookies. It's fine.
So over the next couple of days, I
So sand instead of sugar.
deal with that over the next couple of days.
We'll get sued.
So
Well, we don't want attention. Does Drae tell you to put sand in the cookies when you get too popular?
no,
Berrian's like painting words. I thought it was razor blades.
absolutely not. No, just sand occasionally.
Well,
Nobody
like
sued us yet.
I
powdered.
thought it was gravel.
I thought it was powdered glass. That's basically sand.
No.
We run a respectable organization.
No.
I thought.
I don't know if respectful.
Also, last time
I got work to do upstairs.
last time I get fundraising cookies from here.
That's probably a good idea.
Minor illusion onto the wall, like a banner of like a menu, and it's like chocolate chip, 50 cents a cookie, a brownie,
What's a cent?
50 cents a cookie, rat poison, $10 per pound.
Rat poison cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only comes in cookie form.
You get a lot of exterminators coming in.
Need more of your rat cookies. These are the best things I've ever tried.
Mystery meat, $1 per cookie.
Oh,
Officer
Officer
Dank,
Dank subscribed.
thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
They're
This-
also in the Discord server.
Yes, I saw you join the Discord. Welcome.
this is my buddy that I play a lot of Magic with,
Ah,
Thank you so much.
Good
there.
buddy of
That's
mine.
the connection. Nice to meet you. I'm Isaac.
Hello.
Officer Dank.
Officer
Someday
Dank.
we'll have someone subscribe and we have no clue who they
Yeah,
are.
right.
Won't
Right.
that be a day?
That'll be a day. So, then, if nobody has anything else specific to do, the next item of interest.
Is our break.
Yes,
I'm kidding. Continue.
I am actually leading up to the break.
Yeah, nice.
Which we probably will take a little bit early. As Berrian, you have been researching continuously on this crystal. You have started to delve into beyond 18th level. You felt, as you stepped into the magic that you had been holding yourself from, a resistance spring up from the world around you. Something, this ephemeral pushing force, not to anywhere in particular, just out of the plane. Not too strong, but just like kind of morning by morning a little more powerful. And you've used that to guide your research with this crystal. More and more, you've been able to channel that power towards the crystal you've put together, and occasionally the silver that you've added on the outside lights up and pulses energy into the stone.
Yeah. So Berrian's like, give you guys like an insight on. So basically, what Berrian's been researching is, in Berrian's mind, he sees people kind of like a vessel, and when you become too powerful, your vessel overflows, and that power he thinks is what causes you to be forced off the material plane. So what he's finding a way is to channel that excess energy into the stone that would allow him to stay within the parameters of what the material plane allows, is kind of like his thoughts.
Nice.
So he's basically trying to force that extra.
Indeed. Also, Officer Dank said, been lurking, how are y'all doing? I've been tech decking. And then Runa asked, like, the skateboard toy? Because she loves tech decks.
Oh, he said tech decking?
Yeah, I enjoy tech decks.
So we play Magic together. So a lot of like when you're building decks and like looking for synergies and doing that. So like tech
I'm
decking.
already uninterested.
Yeah, the skateboards were more fun for me as well.
These guys are haters on magic, man.
I don't dislike magic. I have played and enjoyed magic. I even tried to get into it for a while, but it just never fully caught me.
You know what I like about not playing Magic is being like $3,000 richer.
Okay, so one thing I will say though.
Dick said Sag.
Sag. I built a deck for like $85, but there's lots of decks for like $25 to $50 that just slap. Like there's
Like people slap you if you play them because they suck.
no, there's whole formats called Pauper where like so Pauper you play where every card has to be under $1.
Here we go, completely off topic.
We just suddenly welcome to our Magic the Gathering stream.
Anyways, Magic's great. I like it.
It can be good fun.
Yes, Dylan, now go play.
Yes, who?
Dylan, I don't know.
Some
kid.
Some kid.
Some kid.
Yeah, I got the new. What's the game called that you guys were
Oh,
spreading?
fucking Raid.
Yeah, Raid.
Fade Shadow Legends.
Fade Shadow
I got the
Legends,
newest
yeah.
Fade Shadow Legend.
Wow, yeah.
Officer
Hi,
Nexus
I'm
Paul Goon.
Philip. The rear.
Hi, I am Philip, the name of every student who goes here.
Hi, I'm
As
Philip.
you're
So-
channeling energy into this crystal, and you start to search, and you can feel more of your experience starting to kind of crystallize, condense into this knowledge. You start seeking out new ways you could use this magic, and you feel spells coming to you, like they have many times before. And as the crystal pulses, like its own warm heartbeat, you hear this grating crack as you watch a rivet run up the crystal, and you can see at its center a little black spinning spot. And then you feel it widen as the crystal is now stretched. It looks still like it should be whole, but somebody has expanded it, and you can see it pulling and straining as it opens into this inky portal, and you look out at what you would recognize as the Astral Sea.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. And I'm like fiddling it. How do I stop this? How do I stop this?
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
I should probably tell you which dice. What color is this?
Orange. 6.
21. No, hold on. Sorry. 22.
22. As you begin looking over this, there's a brief flash of panic before you gather your thoughts and start figuring how you close this. This is not a small problem. This is at the edge of what your knowledge is. A 22 does not succeed, as you're like grasping at, like, maybe I could close it this way. Withdrawing your power doesn't seem to help. You're trying to, like, how do I knit this back together? How do I make this whole again? And while you're doing that, you see a figure in the distance. A hulking frame, corded, muscled arms, some sort of tunic over it that ends at about the midriff. Bluish black skin, these eyes that are just dark pits staring at you on this too wide head, and then you see the belt, which looks to be a collection of skulls tied along the waist of the creature. It also has what looks like a obsidian bear trap hanging from its waists, and as you follow the massive arms down, you see the 5 fingers on the hands are just like solid gray claws that grow in a brief curl out of the hand. They look about as long as your arm is. And
Oh, shit.
the creature's eyes come up to meet yours.
I'm going to grab the crystal and yell down to someone, "Get Lorelei in the group!" And I'm going out onto the top of the roof.
As you pull against the edge of the crystal, which is expanded into this opening that it's looking at you, and you pull and manage to squeeze it through the door, rushing towards the roof, as you hear scrambling below, and what's going on?
Fuck.
Get Lorelei in the group!
Oh, what's it about?
Danger!
Make me a persuasion check.
3.
2.
Two.
Oh, I'll come help.
moment! Give me a moment!
No! I think that's all I would probably get.
You're pulling along as you can see through, like, looking into the now portal that you're dragging. You can see this thing grinning and starting to stalk towards you. The head is, like, forward, almost like it's set on the thing's chest, but you can see the back, like, grows over into this hunch as the head extends in front of its body, and it's moving towards you.
Can I try and, like, shut this portal somehow again?
You pull it onto the roof. Go ahead and make me another Arcana check.
Is there
something I can do? No, there's no
Berrian
way I
and
can do
Yaikzal
it.
can
Fuck!
come in. They open rifts into places they can't close.
Which color is this?
blue?
Okay.
10.
27.
27. As you begin pulling on the edges, you hear footsteps running around. Somebody go get the rest of the gang! As he seems to be springing to action. And you feel it start to move, and you realize it's not that you need to take your power away, you need to put more in right now. As you start to use that to pull this closed, you see the grin fall from the creature's face, as the slow, menacing march across the astral sea turns into a lope. And it's got a very, like, jagged run, like one leg comes up and then drops, almost like somebody galloping towards you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Come on.
Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Okay. Athletics?
Strength.
Oh.
It is me, Arthur, King of the Britons.
What's that?
2.
Okay.
As
That's 2?
your back is straining, you are wrenching with everything you have to pull this crystal back together. You can feel it almost sighing in relief as it shifts towards its natural form. And seeing how slow it's going, the grin comes back. The lope doesn't slow. Make me another strength check.
It's just strength. There's no...
Just strength.
12.
12.
As you're pulling faster now, the claw reaches the edge. As you're starting to actually get this closed, you're forced to pull back as it tries to skewer your eye, and the creature follows its lunge as it rolls through, lands on the roof of your tower. As you're still trying to pull this closed, you're forced to turn towards it, as it is now circling around you, this purpley black creature, hunched. Now that it's closer, it's not as big as you thought. It is medium. Something about the warped space there made it seem massive from a distance. But here it stands a little shorter than you with the hunch to its back. And it looks over at you, and you hear a language you have never heard before and cannot place fall out of the thing's mouth. And a silvery tongue flicks across the face. As we're going to go on our break.
Shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Wizards.
So we're going to go on a break. We usually do 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to play an ad just because it helps us kind of pay for the stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, easy way to support us.
Yeah, easy way to support us. We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, see you all very soon. And that's us signing off for now.
Anything.
Bye.
Hi guys, welcome back to Adventure Corp. We're back off our break, ready to get back into it. If you're new or not around, we play D&D. Thanks for coming in and viewing the show.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Welcome back. Okay, so where we left off, Berrian has been experimenting with a way to increase his magical power without finding himself forced off of the material plane as you grow in strength. You have developed some sort of astral crystal that allows you to channel your, as Berrian believes, overflowing vessel into it. As you were testing out its limits, it began to crack and pull apart into a gateway to the astral sea, within which you saw a strange creature, humanoid in appearance, that started to stalk towards you. As you began to force close the portal, it began to sprint, lunging out of the portal and skidding to a stop with you at the top of your tower. Your student has just begun trying to summon your allies, who are a ways away from you here, and you find yourself face to face now with this creature speaking in a language you do not understand. You watch as it stares at you. Starting from the claws, they start to just turn into air and vanish as you watch this encroach along its body, and then finally the grinning face gets covered. as it vanishes from sight. What are you doing?
Cool, it went away.
Did I notice that as a spell?
Did not appear to cast a spell.
Brody, can you hand me my water?
Hold on. Just give me a second. I gotta put my spells. Obviously, I draw my sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you pull the wooden blade from your waist, holding the moon blade,
Give me 1 second.
yeah. Everybody dance. The music of our D&D. Dan looking through spells.
Bonus action drop into Blade Song.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Fizban's Platinum Shield on myself.
Alright. As the platinum glowing barrier springs into existence around you, you feel like you're being watched, but you look around, you can't see the creature anymore. You take like a test swing out to where it stood before, and your blade hits nothing but air.
Okay. Oh, fuck. 1 second. Yeah, okay. I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
What are you casting?
Would I be able to cast this instead of Fizban's?
You've already cast Fizban's.
Okay, so then whatever it is, what it is. I cast True Polymorph on myself.
Alright. As your form begins to shift.
And I turn into a plane tar.
Alright.
The green one I have, which has True Sight up to 100 feet or whatever. Or it just has True Sight.
Yes, it does have True Sight. Seeing you start to shift, he's going to take his last moment of invisibility to make an attack.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
Really? Is that all you roll against Berrian now? Is just natural
the first
20s?
roll was a 16. Jeez. Not total, just on the dice.
Okay.
That is... Where's my other dice? There we are. As you take 15 damage, as you see the thing appear again, its head facing towards the sky, and you can see where its throat is. There's this hole out of which a dart fires and sticks into you.
I am a plane tar now.
You are a planetar. Let's take a look at the planetar.
200 and some hit points. True Sight. Big old great sword. Speaks telepathically to anything. Understands all languages.
Oh man, thanks, Yondu.
What did Yondu say? Hello, friends! Yondu subscribed. Thank you, Yondu. Welcome back. Hello.
Welcome, Yondu.
Alex said Yondu.
Mary
and Yondu said
Chrysler.
Alex. Mary Chrysler, indeed.
I said Alex.
Yes, he did.
X, X,
He did
X,
indeed.
X,
You are
X,
correct. I apologize.
Alex.
Alex X.
As you are currently
It's a program.
under the effects of the slow spell.
Reboot.
Oh, there's no save?
There's no save at this one.
Okay.
As
I can see it.
Okay, let me
you can now see it. It came into view as the throat dart shot out. The invisibility ended. What are you doing with your turn?
Okay, so I get one action.
You
A
do-
movement, an action, or a bonus action kind of thing.
Yeah.
I have some spells I can
Wrong
cast.
setting.
I don't have the planetar in front of me. I've read through it a little bit, but I have some spells.
So Planetar innate spellcasting.
Yep.
Detect evil and good. Invisibility on itself only 3 times per day.
Yep.
Blade barrier, dispel evil and good. Flame strike. Raise dead once per day. And Raise Dead. And then the once per day spells are Commune, Control Weather, and Insect Plague.
Okay, cool.
And then, other than that, you have your Greatsword and Healing Touch.
How far away? I'm assuming it's close to me?
It is quite close to you, yeah. As in your Planetar form, you are a large creature.
Sure, I'll swing at it
Go
with my
ahead and
greatsword.
roll
I think
to
I have
hit
multi-attack.
with
I
the
get 2
greatsword.
attacks?
You do, but you are slowed.
But it's still... I still get 1 attack action. So you either make an action, a movement,
half minus
or...
2 to AC and Dexterity saving throws. Can't use reaction unless turned to use or use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay. All right, sweet. What's my to hit? It's like a plus 11
plus
or...
12 to hit.
Okay. Alex?
Brody, you downstairs?
Orange.
Yeah.
Were you missing a glove?
No.
No.
What color?
It's a black
Probably yours then.
Wind River glove. Did you have one, Dad?
Is that yours, Rena?
Does it have like plastic stuff on the glove? Like on the bottom half? Like it looks like it could touch things?
Just leave it on the boot rack. We'll take a look at it.
Well, you're the only one that's been in there and broke it, so...
Yeah, just leave it on the boot rack. We'll take a look at it. Okay.
Canadians!
4.
Oh, glove is it?
I still have blade song on me though. It's not concentration, and
I do
there's
not
nothing that
think
says...
you get Blade Song in True Polymorph.
Nothing says that I don't.
I don't think you take your class abilities and stuff into new form. I can shoot. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by statistics of the new form. It retains its alignment and personality. I don't think you get Blade Song in this. And also, your sword becomes heavy like a mountain, unless when you were casting it you had it meld into your new form.
Yeah, that one would. I have the big greatsword that he would have.
Then you have the Planetar's greatsword. You do not have Blade Song. Well, a Planetar.
Sure, 16. Does it hit?
A 16 will miss.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, a
That's
16
my
will
turn.
miss. As you sluggishly swing towards it, you take 5 poison damage at the top of your turn.
Okay, what am I immune to? There's a bunch of
You
immunities.
are immune to radiant, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, charmed, exhausted, and frightened.
Okay. Was it a magical attack?
It is, yes.
So I took no piercing, nothing. Oh, it is magical.
It is
Never
magical,
mind.
yeah. As I believe with all telepathy, hey?
Yep.
As you feel the creature's mind touch your own, and you can understand the words now. Oh, you are interesting. I was made to hunt things like you. As it's going to move forward and attack you.
I'm sure that's a good sign.
Can you look up the spell evil and get the spell, please?
Actually, you know what? It is going to give up its action to mark you as its quarry.
Sure.
And because it has you slowed, it is going to take its quick claws to take its to take an extra action to attack you.
An extra action?
Indeed.
So like it had action surge?
Similar.
Okay.
That is a dirty 30 to hit you.
I don't even know my AC.
I believe it's 20. Planetar 19. Just for your naked flesh. So that will hit. Claw attack. That is 13 damage.
Okay.
And it's going to take its second attack, and that is a natural 1, so that will miss. The first one cuts through you, the claws like butter, even through the angelic skin that coats you like an armor.
What's my health?
You started with
Just no, give me my total. I'll keep it.
200. You took 5 poison.
Does it have more than that?
Nope, 200 hit points.
Okay, cool.
So you took 5 damage.
I have 18 total so far.
Including the initial poison damage?
5 poison and then 13 that you just hit me with.
Then there was the throat dart attack at the beginning as well.
Which was how much?
Was the nat 20. Did I not tell you the damage on that?
No.
15.
Was it 15?
Yep.
Yeah. And I forgot that it was nat 20, so it should actually be 25.
Okay, so 25 plus 18.
Yes. Okay, so you're at 43 damage.
Sure.
As the next attack comes towards you and you bring the greatsword up, flaming with holy light, and block the claws, still feeling like you're moving through quicksand through all of this.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Did you look up the spell?
Yep.
What is that?
You, as an action, you can make a melee spell attack on a hit, then make a charisma save or get sent back to its home plane.
Absolutely. I'm using Dispel Evil and good.
It's like concentration. You can do it as your action while it's up.
Okay. Here, roll.
Yep. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So on a hit, it must succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Against my AC, my DC. This is exactly what I needed.
Okay. Alright, so that was your action to cast that.
I know, I melee spell attack, I hit you, it happens. You have to make a save, charisma save.
So after you've cast the spell, you can, as an action, make a dismissal attack. But it is an action to cast the spell.
Sorry, read it
And
to
it's
me.
concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, so... No, I think he's right.
So, what does it say?
I thought you had the spell on you already. But yeah.
No.
So, for the duration, Celestials, Elementals, Fiends, and Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. And there are 2 things you can do with your action. The only one that's helpful is making a melee spell attack to try and send them back home.
Okay, so the spell's on me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright.
I have a
I
heat?
need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as the Planetar.
What's my...
Which you have a plus 12 to.
Okay.
Damn.
Hey, what's this?
Great.
I've tried to get you guys to come. I wasn't intending
Yeah,
to do this.
Isaac's told us nothing about it.
2.
Right now, it's been about
Holy fuck.
18 seconds, and there is a guard sent running to you guys, but the closest of you is a good 15-20 minute run away. Well, more like a 10-minute
Does it say anything
away.
about myself? My saving throws? Like, is there anything I have? My healing action? Is it a bonus action? Like, what?
Yeah. So your spells are whatever the spell is.
Yeah.
Your healing touch is an action,
Mm-hmm.
and then your weapon attack is an action. Obviously.
14.
Also, if you're trying to cast a spell while affected by slow, roll me a d20.
Okay, what does this do?
So slow. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or
5.
higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn.
On a what, sorry? What was that?
It's a 5.
Oh, 5. So it doesn't happen until the next turn. Okay. What does it say? 11 or higher? Or?
Yeah, it says on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is
so-
wasted.
Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah,
It
you're
goes
fine.
on. Okay. How better? I have 14 on my constitution.
14. All right. As you are now immobilized instead of
I might be immune to that.
immobilized. Slowed. Let's see. Planetar, charmed, exhausted, and frightened. None of which are immobilized.
Okay.
As it is going to
You might have to make a new character.
take
after
its
this.
attacks against you. They are at advantage because you are immobilized.
Wouldn't they just hit automatically?
No, they still have to roll.
I'm
They-
paralyzed.
You're paralyzed, you're immobilized.
You're immobilized. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it is similar. It's not automatic hit on.
Sure. And you have advantage somehow, or?
You're immobilized.
He has disadvantage because of
It is
spell
none
equality.
of those.
Yes.
types.
Yes. You have disadvantage because of my spell.
It is none of the creature types that are affected by that.
Oh. Okay.
So it won't work.
As that is going to hit on another dirty 30. And it has advantage on you, so it gets these. Plus. Okay, that is 18 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And that is a 32 to hit. That is 30 damage on the second attack.
Just rolled twice as hot or different attack?
Just rolled twice as hot.
Okay, 48.
That one will hit as well.
So 8. It gets 3 attacks?
It gets 4 when it has you.
Okay.
What's the ability? Quick Claws. Once it has you slowed or immobilized.
Okay.
That is 18 damage. And that is a 18 to hit,
Misses.
which will miss as it begins to rip
18
into you,
plus
just
18.
grinning. And you can see as the angelic blood is like flowing down the claws and sinking into them, you hear that voice and, "Come on! Too easy! Come on!"
He says that like he didn't do this to him.
Yeah, he does. As it is your turn, you take 5 poison damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
This
17.
29.
29.
Lots. 29.
29 is a success as you manage to snap out of the immobilization.
Can I make a hit now?
Let me just see.
Or is that at the end of my turn and I gotta take another round of attacks?
This is brutal.
Well, of course it's brutal when you can't do anything and you take 6 of the...
It's your turn.
Okay. What's this?
I didn't
Yeah,
even
just-
hated
sorry.
Dan.
No, it is what it is. Like, it
4.
Fuck. 16.
The 16 will miss as you.
Like, is there a save against this slow? Like,
You are
is there
no longer
anything
slowed.
Oh, then I get 2 attacks.
Yes. Yeah. Your first
Yeah,
one
that's-
still at the tail end of the sluggishness, the poison just
16.
weaning off.
Okay, 28.
28 will hit.
Okay, it has to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Well, it's the same list of creature types. Like, do you think this creature falls into the...
Which types is it? Like, what does it say?
Fey Fiend, let's see, Celestial, Elemental, Fey Fiend, or Undead.
Because it says it sends it back to its plane. It's from a different plane.
Yeah. It, like, protects you from Fey, Undead, and creatures originating from beyond the material plane is, like, the flavor text.
Yeah, which is why I'm inclined to think. Let me just look.
Like, it's not from the material plane.
Yeah. It is not the creature type that is affected by that. I think to try to stretch this and use this to drive it back, go ahead and make me an intelligence.
Like, did you
check.
make this creature type up? Because most of
No,
the
I
things
did
from the
not.
outer planes would fit into those categories.
I did not make this creature type up. No.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check, which for this creature is a +4.
14.
18.
Actually, I'd make it wisdom, so it's +6. This creature's magic.
20. Or, sorry, yeah, 20.
Okay. As I will say, you can bend the spell to also rebuff this creature.
Okay.
As dismissal, drive the creature back to its home plane. They must succeed on
No
a
idea.
charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane if they aren't already there. Charisma saving throw. Okay, as you
What did you roll?
reach out, dropping the greatsword.
Oh, no, I make a spell with the greatsword.
Okay, you reach out, slash towards it. The greatsword tip of it touches into the creature. You watch it pierce the like purple obsidian hide of the creature, and it looks down, and you watch this magic spreading, pouring out of the wound, and wrapping almost like a cage around it, almost like it's like swallowing the creature. And you hear that voice. I knew you would be fun. Till next time. As it gets ripped out of the plane, and a little shimmer of silver astral sea floats like mist in the air for a moment, before the sun seems to burn it away.
Cool. What did you roll for that one?
He got an 8.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
As Planetar stands there,
I'm going to use the
bleeding
Planetar
golden
to go
blood
over
around
and
you.
push that diamond back together.
Okay, your strength is pretty high. Yeah, so you have a +7. Go ahead and roll me athletics as you look through and can see the thing standing in the
22.
astral sea again, grinning, starting to walk over as you
22.
crush it down back to size, and with a groan, the crystal is back to its original form. The fracture that ran down it is now missing, but there is a little black dot at the center of the crystal now.
Back to my normal form.
As the Planetar falls away, the golden blood that is poured over the rooftop here sizzles into nothing, and you stand back in Berrian's own form.
I'm sending this Sindri. Everything's fine. Come back.
Really? Oh, my sides.
So you even get out of the tower? Like,
Oh yeah. He's like onto the street at a dead sprint in like 250-year-old gnomish body.
I'll lean over the creditations. Good job, Sindri.
Gods.
It's like a fire drill.
It's a stone tower.
He walks back in.
A magic fire drill.
If there was a fire drill, Sindri would be the one that started it.
Probably.
That's why he was. It's for your own safety. What would your wife think if we didn't do this?
As Berrian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna sit down and contemplate why that happened
Okay.
and try to figure out.
Sit back, taking a deep breath. You know where the wounds, but you can still remember the feel of the claws piercing the angelic hide like paper and just ripping through them with unnatural sharpness.
Okay, that was unpleasant. All right. Berrian's going to move a small workshop up onto the on top of the tower as well,
Okay.
so that I can I can do some work up there if I wanted to.
All right.
And I'm going to put a glyph into the table on the workshop
Oh yeah.
of sending.
Okay. Let me see. Activated by. Oh fuck! Not again! As you inscribe the glyph there, go ahead and mark off the gold.
And tell no one about what happened.
Yeah, very well. As Yaikzal. Actually, I suppose, does anybody have anything else they're doing during this period? Giving you guys a couple opportunities. I'll give you one more. Okay. Yaikzal. You awake in the middle of the night to what feels like a fever at first, but then you realize it's not a fever, but the room that is uncomfortably hot. The air burns at you like an annoyance, like you're standing next to an oven. You yearn for a reasonable climate, somewhere cool, somewhere dark, somewhere covered in frost and ice. You don't even notice, for this sort of blind rage that the annoyance puts you in, the wings that are starting to pull from your back further and further, that your hands are already in claw form, your snout already elongated and sensitive to the wind. You're glancing about. This place just won't do anymore. You need somewhere better, somewhere closer to who you truly are. But you can't leave all this here.
Yeah.
So you begin another rampage through your house, this time in the middle of the night. The last few belongings of any value are pulled and tucked into the bag that you got from Mistress Sarah. By the way, you guys have been sent the magic items you requested from the ones that Mistress Sarah returned.
And paid gold.
Charity payback.
Yes, you guys already got paid before last
You need
session.
to do with the snake thing at some point, but yeah.
So you now have a bag of holding. As you begin tucking things away, you find yourself in your office and begin just shoveling the hoard that you have in there into the bag. You're looking around. You wish there was some way you could take more, take the house, but it's too big to carry at the moment. So you make your way out.
Take a door.
Rip it off, break it in half, and shove it into your bag. As you find yourself standing at the door, the cool night air is nowhere near cool enough. It still burns like a heated mist. And as you're about to step out, you pause. There's something you're forgetting. There's one more thing of yours here that you need. As you turn back and make your way to Tith's room. Throw open the door, and you see there your child. A prized possession of yours. And you hear a voice behind you. Hazel, what are you doing? Where's the everything?
That's where it's supposed to be.
Where? Why are you up? Oh, Tith crying?
No.
But it was my night too.
I wanted to do it.
Do what? Why are you... Your wing?
What about,
They are protruding.
Good. It's where they're supposed to be.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure Tith is okay as he goes to edge past you. Hey, what the fuck is this?
It's mine! Yeah.
What?
You can't go take it.
It? What? Tith, our baby, what do you mean it?
She'll growl.
Don't growl at me as he'll go to push you off of him. As you feel a flash of anger and you shove him against the wall harder and he takes a bit of breath away. Okay, I see how it's going. He's going to swing for you. That's pretty good. That's a natural 19 to hit. He doesn't have any flame going. So that is 10 bludgeoning damage as he swings for you and cracks you across the jaw, and you just look up at him. You feel your claws start to sharpen on your hand. What are you doing?
Hitting him.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's just been, like, deathly quiet, you know? Like, the, scarily not talking too much at him.
Nothing but a low growl emanating
No,
from the
I don't
darkness
hit.
of the house. You have more than one attack. It's your turn.
That is a 24.
That will hit.
11.
Okay. As, unlike the usual, like, open-palmed or closed fist that you guys do, like, going into each other, you rake your claws across his belly, cutting deep into the skin. Go ahead and roll to hit again as he, oh, what the fuck? Yells out in pain.
27.
That will hit as well. Go ahead and roll damage.
10 damage.
As you take another rake across him trying to beat you back but unable to keep up with your speed. As I believe if you want to spend a key point, you have another attack.
Another 27.
That will hit.
You could
11
stun too.
damage.
As you cut into him once again.
That's my turn.
As we'll leave the battle there. Unless you want more blood.
Yeah.
As he's shouting, what the fuck? Blood pouring down, heated. His hands start to glow. What are you doing? As he's going to roll to hit you again. That is a 17 to hit.
No.
Your turn.
She's gonna shift into her dragon.
As usually it's kind of a like slow-ish, almost painful process. There's just a little bit left to complete as the last of your features shift into your draconic form.
She's like growling down.
You're even more hunched than you were before. You're also taller, bigger. You barely look up to see Big Red where he is.
25.
That'll hit.
I'm just gonna roll for it now.
Okay.
Probably not. That is 17.
That'll hit.
17.
That'll hit.
25.
That'll hit.
7.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
12. 14.
As you rip further and further into him, he's starting to be torn up across. His arms have lacerations down them. You watch the molten blood that's flowing burn against the cobbles below you guys, and he looks like he's starting to fade a little. You can see he's swooning from the blood that is pouring out of him. His next blow wide just cracks into the door frame, your hand still pushing him against the other side of it. You hear the baby crying in the room now, Tithe, wailing.
She's gonna like push him to the ground, you know, like kick him.
You kick his legs out from her as he hits the ground.
She's gonna like get real close to his face, like, you know, mine. And she's gonna go grab the baby and run.
As you pick Tithe bodily out of the bed there and exit into the night. As Berrian, you're awoken by a very late in the evening knocking on your door to your tower.
Yes?
Berrian, look me in.
I go down. Oh. What's up?
Do you open the door?
Yeah.
As you open it, his weight spills onto you as Big Red falls on top of you, spilling through the door. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. I think this is the second time this has happened.
19.
Hey! 25.
You have a... Oh,
I have
athletics, yeah.
I have a
as you
proficiency.
manage to catch him and ease him to the floor, as you can see the gore pouring out of his front. He is still bleeding. You can feel the boiling hot blood on you.
Oh shit,
He
I'm
hits the ground, his
greater
strength leaving him.
healing potion.
Okay, as you pull out a potion and...
How much does a greater do?
20.
20.
Is it just I thought, what's the big
Superiors. 40.
Superiors.
one? Yeah, I don't have a spear, I have a greater.
As you watch some of the wounds start to close, there's still these ugly cuts running across his arm, but some of the more life-threatening ones closer to the throat and deeper into the belly start to seal quite a bit as he's...
Hey, sit up. What happened? What happened?
Yaikzal.
Water, get some water and bandages. Yaikzal?
Yaikzal.
Would
As he spits up some blood on the ground. She took Tithe.
Did you guys fight? Or why did you fight?
I don't know. I came. She was taking things from the house. I tried to go see Tithe and she attacked me.
Oh shit. Sending to Lorelei.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, Lorelei.
Why is that? 15 and or 18, so 29.
You wake up as you hear his voice start to fill your ear. You hear the entirety of his message.
Good evening, Lorelei. We have a problem. Big Red, almost dead. Come to tower. Yaikzal tried to kill him. Took Tithe. Don't know. She's gone.
Jesus. I mean, too near. When it rains, it pours. Alright, sorry, sweetie.
She rolls over in bed, barely waking. As you pull yourself up and start to change into some traveling clothes.
Roscoe, go get Kid up.
As he's hooting outside of the door she usually stays in. Let's go. And she comes out, nightgown, little hat on with the flopping piece on the top of it.
Get dressed. We have to get Yaikzal.
Oh.
She tried
Okay.
Okay.
She goes into a room and starts
See,
changing.
she's a ride or die. There's none of this. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. You're always messaging me. It's like, oh, are we going in the middle of the night? Wonderful. Killing people? Doesn't matter. Let's do it.
As she'll come out a few minutes later with her traveling clothes on, and you can see her sword on her back.
We're just waiting for Lorelei.
Okay. Big Red.
I've got bandaging him up, giving him some water.
He is currently passed out in shock against the wall.
Okay. I've brought over a bedroll and I'm leaned him down on the floor.
Okay.
Propped him up. I'm oh shit.
I don't need your help.
I would.
He lays down on the bedroll.
I'm I would agree with you, except
Watch the consciousness fade again.
before I gave you that potion, I saw your insides.
He's already unconscious on the bedroll.
I'm yeah,
That was my chance.
doing my best to hold him together until someone can get here.
As about 10 minutes later, Lorelei comes through the door.
She
of the
can fly.
tower. Yeah.
Lorelei,
Where is
Lorelei, I don't know where she is, but his guts are falling out.
Still? You didn't...
I gave him a potion, but I don't look I can't.
God, I'm right next door. Why did you come to me?
And I'll,
think. I'll give him a second level, cure wounds, just
Okay.
to tide him over.
So you summon the magic to your hand. The healing starts to spread over the body.
Roll that shit.
Go ahead
Remember?
and roll
right.
the healing.
Man, I haven't rolled for healing in forever.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Let's cast heal and get a set amount of health. Man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
7.
You watch it barely dent the wounds.
And he's
across
grappled. It's the opposite of Yaikzal's shadow. Oh, wait, that's a crit. 14.
Crits don't double your bonus from your stat
You gotta roll your
anyway.
D4. What did you roll on that?
No, Luke, you'll take it away. We can't give him power. I'm not telling you.
Give him power.
As you watch it barely suffer to staunch any of the wounds across him.
I tried.
He's still wasn't awake from the healing.
Lorelei,
He's...
I'm holding an artery closed.
is he...
He is in rough shape and does need some better bandaging, but he can probably be kept stable with some proper medical care.
Gonna cast Spare the Dying on him?
Okay.
Just to...
Yeah.
Is that enough?
The blood pouring into one of the bandages across him slows quite a bit as he stabilizes.
Alright, this should hold long enough for him to get better.
Call a doctor to suture him. I send one of my assistants. One of my people.
The only people around would be guards at the moment.
Can someone get a doctor?
Yeah. I'll
Okay,
find
thank
one.
you.
Runs off.
Yeah.
All right, we need to go find Yaikzal.
Where did she go? Did he tell you?
No, he said she took Tithe and left.
I'm gonna cast scrying on Yaikzal.
Okay. We
have to
do
make a
need to
wisdom
look
saving
at the
throw.
spell.
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah, but there's bonuses and stuff from what you
Yep,
have.
and there's a very well depicted statue of her directly out front.
What does she look like?
Can you send me the stat block?
You're using yours for this.
Okay.
Okay, you're
What does that mean?
familiar.
What does that mean?
So you do have a -5.
And there's a statue of front.
So you have a -7.
I had nothing. at
Negative
all.
14.
Yeah. Literally.
You rolled a -7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
31.
As you flash
Wait, it's a
into...
wisdom save. Your wisdom's high. Don't.
I only have a +3.
Monks don't get
Oh, they get dex strength.
Yeah.
What a goofy setup.
Your vision flashes
Big goof.
high in the night sky as you look down, you can see far below planes flashing past, and your vision centers around a Yaikzal with wings spread out behind her back, crushing against the air as she flies at impossible speed through the air. You can see clutched in her hand is a wrapped, like swaddled cloth that is just like hanging below her, almost like a talon holding onto it. She's humanoid, but with the wings coming out, her tail thicker and longer than it has been before, and she is cutting through the air. You do not recognize the countryside below her. It looks to be in the Tamaran Empire, but it's not the nearby vicinity of Alakran.
Okay, what other, like, clues can I make out? Like...
The mountains are on her right, so she is going south.
Towards... Thum?
No, Thum is to the north. Kar is the country of the Orient.
Oh, so she's going to the south.
South.
Yeah.
We have been to those mountains in the south part.
No, the mountains run the length of the continent. You've been to a number of places in the mountains, but you have not been to all of the mountains. This is the mountain range that runs from north to south along the continent.
Right. So she's going south. High and flying quickly.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait until she stops. I have no way of getting us where she is.
Do we wait until morning then? Maybe she's not gonna hurt her child.
Lorelei, I would go now if we could. I don't...
We'll just be running around in the dark.
And none of us can fly, and we have no way
Well-
of tracking her. Like, I think we need to wait until she at least stops.
Maybe she'll snap out of it.
Maybe? Actually, hold on. I send a runner to get Amos.
Okay, yeah, if you want, you've got one guard left on your wall if you want to send him to get Amos.
Sending
One.
to
I haven't know
Amos.
your guards.
Hi, Amos.
It's the night shift.
This is Berrian. Could you come to the tower? I have a problem with our friend Yaikzal.
A spell. I'll be right there.
As you make your way with your staff out.
Something you said.
Make your way out. Traveling along the dark streets of Alakran, you get a couple looks from the guards that are patrolling with their lanterns up, but nobody stops
I wave.
you. Should make your way home, it's late.
Well, actually, I'm heading to some important work.
Important work at this hour.
You never know when work strikes. You're on work right now, aren't you?
Suppose. What calls you at this time?
You know Berrian, the wizard.
Oh, good luck with your business. He's gonna keep walking.
Fuck! Wow.
It's a good luck with you.
We've come a ways.
Look, when you spend a couple years constantly, eventually people just stop asking you shit.
And now the people who say our name just get in. Holy crap.
I do like that you guys have come from, like, could be arrested at any... We're arrested and put on probation by the guards to, like, somebody could be like, I'm going to visit Berrian, and like, none of my business, and keep walking. You guys have come a long way.
Oh, good. Have a good night.
As a few minutes later, you find yourself outside of the tower.
Master Berrian.
Hello.
Clouds?
We were wondering if you could help us.
Oh, that's a bloody
Look down.
ogre.
You would have seen Big Red, probably, at the bar.
You would have seen him bouncing a couple of times, yeah.
I thought he was stronger.
This is Yaikzal's husband.
Is she a widow?
No, he's alive, but she definitely attacked him, took her child, and is currently flying in a mountain range somewhere on the continent.
Oh,
Sorry, who are you?
Sorry, this is...
I am Amos,
He
a dragon researcher.
came...
I came from the rift your friend created.
in the forest.
You believe this?
I would have no reason not to. Yaikzal came and talked to her. He knows about the sword.
And a brilliant sword it is.
Barry's just gonna look at her, cock one eyebrow, and be like, Lorelei, Extend the belief for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm very trustworthy. That's 32.
Very truthful.
Okay.
Do you insight check Berrian too?
No.
Just in case he's maybe.
No.
Okay. Do you have any way of that maybe you'd be able to track her or know where she's going or?
Yes, that is my specialty.
Well,
Well, I need more information. And she just
going
took our
south.
kid and left. Oh, what kind of dragon is she?
I don't see color.
She, didn't she breathe frost?
She's not quite periwinkle.
Oh, an ice dragon.
I don't know if I'm saying it. I don't. Would I know what type of dragon she's with?
You would be a little stumped by him saying she breathes frost. You met Yaikzal.
Yeah.
He was a blue dragonborn, which usually would breathe lightning, but he's just said she breathes frost.
I don't get it. She's a blue dragon, which breathes, lightning, and you're saying she breathes frost? Are you... I don't want to say it, but crazy?
Did I remember it incorrectly?
You did not remember
No.
that correctly.
No, yeah, she breathed frost.
Peculiar. All right. I would assume an ice dragon.
Yes.
And she's heading south?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a map?
Yes, I have many. I will go
So
over
many
to
maps. Berrian loves maps.
a cupboard
He has a whole
in
room
the
with
classroom
just
on the
maps.
main floor. All right. Here's 4 for the southern part of the continent, and I'm gonna pull out different mountain ranges.
I must say, well kept. I do love myself a map.
Some of the maps will have points marked out for when we went over and did the last crazy shit.
Yeah, the map would be quite strange for Amos to look at, as the shape of the continent hasn't changed at all since he was last here. But the only landmark that he would recognize is Alokrin itself, is the only... he would now realize where Alokrin is. He has been here before, a long time ago, and it was not a city like this at all. And the only landmark in Alokrin he still recognizes would be the Storm Eyrie that arises out of the center of it.
Even Sanctuary?
I would not recognize Sanctuary.
What about the well? What the fuck is it called? The thing we went and saw. The pools of not the
Pools of
Pools of
Fate?
Fate?
pools of fate are marked on there.
I'm familiar with them.
Okay.
I didn't realize I've been here before. She's holding it up and he's like, this...
This would have, Alokrin would have still been the capital back then, but would not have been a human city like it is now.
How long were you in that rift?
Oh, I was asleep for most of it.
Was it
Does
called?
the dragons still rule?
Oh,
No?
you lived in a locker room before? Or you've been here before?
Yes, I was a servant once.
Was it called the locker room?
Yes.
Would not
No.
have been called Alokrin.
Tell me this!
What was the name back
All of
then?
your context clues said it was a locker.
No, the city that has grown around is in the same location that the
Yeah,
capital is.
What was the city called back then?
The throne.
I think it was called the Throne.
And the dragon sat on it?
Yes. Dragon set.
What was
Everywhere of power.
what was the dragon in charge back then?
What was his name again? I normally just called him Master, but he was a blue dragonborn.
Did he have a name?
No, I was never graced.
Oh, okay. Did Isaac shake his head while you were talking?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, looks like she's going to those mountains, if she is, as you say, an ice dragon.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to be looking for a cave.
Great, yeah, we'll just look for a cave then, thanks.
Okay, so a cave with ice. Berrian's going to, in his head, start to cross-locate all of the regions, immediately think about it, shake his head mentally, and be like, we might need to narrow that down.
If you guys let me think, this group has a lot of sass. It's very warming. It's
Sorry,
very
if my friend's in
exciting.
trouble, we don't have time for this.
Oh, she'll be fine. She'll live.
What if she eats her son?
She won't. It's a possession.
Oh.
Well,
way to think
she'll
of
be
person.
going to the coldest point.
Okay.
And with how it looks like it would be around here. Seeing as how it's right next to the water. But that's a little too easy to get to. So it might be a little I think about here. But once we get close to there, I'm sure I could track her.
Great, you're coming with us?
Yes.
Yes.
We could leave her, Lorelei.
Last I checked, I was the one with dragon knowledge.
I know. There's a.
Wow, I just love know-it-alls. Let's go.
When you come to my age, being a know-it-all's all you got.
So
You haven't told me how old you are.
looking at my temperate map and my geological map, the area that she pointed out, whereabouts would I?
You still have a pretty wide area to look through, as like the mountain range curves to the south and then runs across. So she's going to be somewhere at the very south, but the mountain range is humongous. There is still quite an area to go looking through.
I mean, if you tell me how long ago dragons ruled, I might be able to tell you how old I am.
Berrian, how long ago did dragons rule?
There is no history of such a thing.
That's a natural 20. I'm lying, it's a 2. But he rolled another 2 earlier, so that's a crit.
You've not seen any history of this before.
I don't know.
Right?
Were you here before the unborn?
I don't think so. I have to look at my timeline.
Wow.
Someone needs to look at their timeline, because they weren't adequately prepared.
And do you remember the?
I am adequately prepared enough that I have a timeline.
Oh,
Thank
look
you
at
very
that
much.
clapback.
Ooh,
Jesus.
that's someone who doesn't want
Do you
double
do you
skinny
remember
crits.
the unborn or the Teleroon? There's some
Well,
questions.
I'm just thinking. my old brain.
You would definitely recognize the Teleroon.
Yeah.
Yes, the Teleroon.
Well, the unborn were made by the Teleroon, so then he would know.
You would not know of the unborn, but you do know the Teleroon. In your time, they would have been a race that stuck to Ethlindir and did not leave.
The Teleroon were very what's it called? I can't think of the word. They kept to themselves in Ethlindir. Does that still exist?
Yes. So we know that the Teleroon were kicked out by the unborn about how long ago? That was something that we learned.
No, you don't know precisely that. You can make me a history check. That is something you could potentially have looked into.
14.
19.
You don't know.
No, hold on. 20.
20? You're not sure. It was definitely like thousands of years ago. Quite like a fair number of thousands of years ago. Less than 10, more than 5.
Less than 10, more than 5. Narrows it down a little bit.
Well, when I was around the Teleroon, I was about 12. So, I would assume in the thousands.
Okay.
Neat.
It looks like it's going to be the 4 of us.
Just the 4 of us.
Okay, well, let's get a move on.
We try.
I'm going to... What's the closest point that I would know to that area?
I mean, you guys have been through the southern mountains before. The pools of fate were in the southern mountains.
Oh wow, that's a really big cave.
And they were hot. They were in a hot area, though, right?
They weren't very deep into the mountains or very high up.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna...
Impressive.
Stone.
Are you a geologist?
I guess, of sorts.
It's a lot of rocks that look the same.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
we're going.
Okay, let's go. Shall we take Big Red?
No.
Hello, young.
Oh, hi.
Hello, I am Amos.
Hi, Amos. I'm Kena.
Okay, nah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, hold your shit.
Okay, as you are teleporting the party, as you guys would all appear inside of a dark tunnel.
Nope, I have the stone from outside.
Did you have one outside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Before
you
we-
guys would appear in a basin with a massive mountain coming up beside you and then curling over.
Yeah.
And you guys, with familiarity of it, would be able to spot the dark spot on it that notifies the entrance of the pools of fate. Amos, this would be one of the first times you have ever seen a human cast magic. It was not something that
human?
the lower races...
He said human.
I meant like human...
Humanoid?
Like a human. Oh, okay, humanoid.
There were a few that had stolen some magic from the dragons and were just starting to get the hang of it in your time. But this is the first time you've seen such powerful magic come from a human.
Oh,
Where did you learn how to do that?
Mostly from books and research.
Were they from a library, not of your own?
No, like some of them I learned from the Arcanum.
What a world this has turned into.
How old are you? Have you heard of the Arcanum before?
The Arcanum? No.
Do I know how old the Arcanum is?
You don't. No, the old Arcanum is shrouded in quite a bit of mystery.
Well, I know it's at least 3,000 some years
You
old.
do know it is at least 3,000 some years old.
You're real old.
Mm.
You're at least 3,500 some years old.
I guess I am. But with this body, I'm basically 20.
Okay, I'm going to hand her my spike.
Aren't you like still an old owl? Yeah. It's still the body of a pretty old
These
owl.
old talons, I tell you, they were just as good when I was just a wee...
I can groove with the rest of those young chicks.
What's a young owl?
Owlet?
Oh, an owlet. Okay, well, don't be shocked.
Shocked.
I'm going to turn
Chain
in...
lightning.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
Ow!
I'm going to turn into... Which dragons have we seen?
Shadow.
We saw the shadow
You
one.
guys did a red shadow dragon.
We fought the gold one, I think.
You
with
fought a
Drae.
gold dragon, like an adult or a young
We also fought
dragon.
one in the arena, didn't we? Don't remember
I
what the
literally
other
made a
dragon
drawing
was.
based off it.
Yeah, I can't remember what color that one was.
Bronze, maybe?
Might have. That was
Well-
the outsider arena, right?
Well, I've seen I can do CR19, so I'm going to... But I have seen... Never mind. I'm going to cast True Polymorph
Okay.
and turn into a rock.
Okay.
I'm confused.
So I met...
R-O-K, no C. It's a
I met-
giant bird.
I met the Archmage from...
Just a pebble.
So there was the Archmage in Darrow
Yeah.
that I met. That was a huge, huge rock.
Oh, that one.
And I'm going to turn into a gigantic rock.
As you become gargantuan, you are like your wingspan is humongous. You could fit a number of buildings under it. You are a very large bird now towers over you, the size of an
Why?
ancient
I get
dragon.
flung from the mountaintop.
Why? Hello there.
I put a wing down so that you guys can all get on.
Right.
What? Oh, what a coincidence both of us are here at the same time.
I run a city block to get to the end of the wing, and then a city block to get...
Not quite that big. You're like preening at the edge of the wing, just running your talons through it.
Can I communicate with them?
As a rock, no, you do not have rock.
All right. I gave you my spyglass.
Hoot hoot.
And then I take off,
Kill me now.
Impressive.
and I'm flying around, letting you direct me to where you think we should go.
Okay, as you sail in the air and begin to fly over the mountains here, excellent territory for a rock, the sort of range that one would have in the natural world. As you are sailing across the air, your intelligence is a 3.
Okay.
Just so you're aware. Your wisdom's 10, but your intelligence is a 3.
True polymorph still takes away your...
I didn't think it did.
Yeah, true polymorph, you take
We
on the
just read
stats
this
of the
earlier.
creature. Yeah. As you are soaring above the mountains here, you guys directing, trying to lead along.
If I chose this as a flavor thing, if it's going to hinder our search, I'll just turn into a adult gold dragon.
Shouldn't hinder you too much.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, I'll just, like, if
But an adult gold dragon is going to struggle to have everybody on its back.
it's, they're cute, they're big.
They're huge, yeah. But you have...
3 people?
3 people.
Oh, is it? 1, 2... Oh, it is just get out. Yeah, never mind. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, as you guys are soaring through the air, searching over where you think they might be, you see lots of caves that could be used as a lair for her. Looking around, but you don't see any signs of Yaikzal directly. If you wanted to search every cave, you're going to be here for a long time.
Oh.
Guide us, oh great old guide.
I don't know what I did, but...
So, your usual strategy, or the one you would think is probably best, is at some point, if she gets settled, she's going to create some sort of disturbance. And looking down, this world is way more populated with humanoids than it was in your time, spread vastly over the area. If you could wait until she starts to bother one of their settlements, she's going to be hungry, she's going to want to hunt, there's only so much to do in the mountains, eventually some clue will come through as to where she is.
Well, honestly, I suggest we camp and wait for her to mess with anything. Normally, when some dragon settle down, it disturbs the peace. And, forgive me, but that is a lot of settlements. A lot more than regular, so it might be even easier. Because I can tell you she'll be getting hungry pretty soon.
How long?
Going by her fly speed, it's going to take her a while to get to this side of the continent still.
Doesn't even look like she's touched. We might be early.
Good point.
Well, we can't just stay. Do we have Wednesday to worry about? I have things to do.
So you settle down on a snowy mountain peak.
Impale yourself on top of a mountain.
Big fluff.
Oh! I can fluff up too if that's what you'd like.
Owl poofed on top of the big rock.
Blink, blink.
Berrian would turn back into Berrian.
As you guys find yourself falling a brief distance.
No, like I would let.
I'm flying.
As you're just hovering there, the other ones hit the snow.
Where did she go?
All right, are we?
It would be a female rock.
Where did she go?
She was me.
Oh! Well, you were a pretty bird.
Are we?
I'm a little
I
disappointed.
don't. Now that I think of it, we're probably here before she even got here.
That's what
Yeah.
I said.
Well, home we go.
Maybe you stay here and you... Well, we need someone who can tell us when she gets here.
I mean, if you want me to die out in the mountains before you even find her, go ahead.
Don't tempt me.
I don't know what I did to piss her off, but it's
Hold your
amusing.
shit.
So you guys, with a grating lurch, appear back inside Berrian's tower. A few of you shivering from the cold, after having been all the way to the southern...
All right, that was spontaneous. That was not well thought out. I'll take credit for that one.
It was a fun adventure.
Mm.
It's interesting to see how the world has changed.
Yeah.
That area had nothing. There's so much.
So what do you want to do?
You're the only one who can go there easily.
We could talk to the Adventurers Guild. They would maybe be able to get word if there's like a new dragon bothering places.
Adventurers Guild.
It's like a bunch of people who like do adventures and solve problems, and then people can take their problems to like the same place where these people go, so that they know what problems to go solve.
Are you guys an Adventurers Guild?
We're like adventurers, but the guild is like the organization.
So they're like your superiors.
We don't really work for the guild.
Oh.
We can send a note to them.
Technically,
saying
they're
that
nobles.
The dragons. Can I go?
No, like we're nobles. There's not noble dragons.
That's a good idea, Kena. I'm gonna draft up a note to the Adventurers Guild, just saying like, we're looking for any information about disturbances in the southern mountain ranges. That could have implications about like dragons or other beasts.
Okay, you prepare the note. It is like 2-3 in the morning at the moment.
Well, I would have it sent out eventually at some
draw
point.
it up.
I would put it in the box for the courier to take when the courier gets here.
Okay. You put it in the courier box.
All right, I'm going to bed.
If I'm allowed, would like to inspect those dragon claw marks on our fine fellow.
This Big Red, he doesn't really take like super well to
He looks
inspect
passed
him.
out.
He's unconscious.
Now would probably be the best time.
What do you want to know about them?
I wanted to see if she used element on them and study. This is my job, as he's already crouched down.
I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it, now's the time.
Go ahead and make me...
I'm gonna cast heal on Big Red.
Oh.
Make me a history check at disadvantage.
I don't know myself one.
You have a plus 15 to this.
Holy fucking Jesus.
Nice.
She's like, I see you trying to
Disadvantage?
stop.
Yep.
Yes.
That was the same number twice.
It's a crit!
Oh! Boom! Let me roll that d4. 26. Hold on.
As you watch
Double crit.
now the other human casting a spell as well, and they start to close, but not before you've had a glance, and all it takes for you is a glance to see that she didn't infuse any element into it. But you can see she cut in, judging by how she cut in, very early stage transformation, like maybe not even really getting to like the draconic transformation as much. For you, her like half-dragon form would be a pretty normal like creature to come across, so it looks like it's just starting to affect her mind to you. You wouldn't have the understanding that this already is a change for her.
She looks like she was just herself when she did this.
You've seen this before.
Mm.
Is there a way to halt the transformation?
No, but there's a theory I was working on about controlling it. But,
So she would still go dragon. She'd become a full dragon still.
we're a little too late in the process to avoid it. But if my theory is correct, we can help her control it. Although, my process was a little halted when I was forced to sleep for, I guess, thousands of years.
Okay, but there's no way to keep her as, like, at least a little bit like herself, or is she
Well,
gonna
the
be?
control would keep her herself. This is,
That's good.
this dragon part of her is gonna stay, but she could still live a normal life, kind of.
Okay, and then he's gonna make a minor image, but she's not going to turn into a dragon, is what I'm trying to get at, like a full dragon.
Well, she might.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a possibility. She might not. Maybe this dragon transformation's weak.
Yeah.
I don't think Yaikzal is weak.
Then she might become a dragon.
Okay, well, we'll try to find her as quick as we
If
can.
anyone was going to become a dragon, it's Yaikzal.
Impressive.
Well, you almost became a god. Well, you did become
Sure,
a
I
god.
guess.
An avatar.
Plus she was
An avatar?
Yeah, I guess so, apparently.
Of who?
Apparently the Marquess of Remember?
Do I know anything?
We went to high school together. How's she doing?
She was not but a prissy bitch.
She wasn't a bird, but I would preen her feathers.
She stole.
You would know about the Feywild. And about the Fey well enough. In your time, it had quite a number of dragons ruling much of it as well. Titania was still the queen of the Feywild at the time. And there were the Marquis and Marquesses of the Feywild.
Oh, is she a dragon?
I don't think so.
I guess I should stop at. I guess dragons aren't very
No dragon.
in control anymore.
There's a lot less of
wrap
them.
my head around that.
She
They're
was
a pest.
she was a Teleroon.
So your friend's a pest?
She's not a dragon.
Well, she will be. You know, if you want to shit on my slippers, I can shit back.
I was not ready for that.
She's like, should have been at our high school, I'll tell you that much. Birds of a feather freak together.
I have never heard a saying like that.
Oh.
But yeah, no, dragons are mostly just big scary things that live in the wild.
Oh, well, them living in the wild was somewhere they ruled and people followed. It wasn't really wild, it was kind of a kingdom.
Sounds very different.
Yes, I'm trying to wrap my head around how nothing's how it was.
I'm kind of used to that because when I first came, I was raised by gorillas, so a lot of things didn't make sense. I know a person you could talk to who's really good at teaching people stuff. Her name is Beryl, and she taught me all sorts of stuff.
Beryl, like an object.
No, like a person.
Did her parents not like her?
It's like BERRYL, something like that.
3 R's.
2.
You said 3.
Maybe
I'm
it's
just
3.
shitting you. All right, I don't need it. I can adapt.
Okay.
All right, well, you guys are the silent type, and I'm an old man. I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, well, you're welcome to stay here if you want.
Well, it might be more convenient, but the place I'm at has a hot chick behind the bar.
Are you talking about Magdalene?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just shake my head and walk away.
As soon as Yaikzal's fine, we assassinate him.
I almost want him to sneak in on that. Like, what do you think Sindri would do?
I kind of want to know.
This is the true arc of the story. Sindri becomes the BBEG to kill this guy.
Screw Yaikzal.
The final fight is him finishing his hammer. Get out of the way so I can kill him! No, it has too much power, Sindri. You'll destroy Alokran.
Turns back, brings a palm towards you. As he brings his hand back, you hear a click, and you watch a pressure plate slide into space. And
No.
you go flying across the room.
No, he's like, snap. He's Thanos.
Oh my god, this power gun.
One of Sindri's eye color changes. Finally, I've gained control.
I'm going back to bed.
As you wander your way back to the Red Scar Bar.
Yeah.
Sadly, your beau is asleep when you get there. But you
Well, it is that time of night. I would be surprised if she was up. She would be a spry young thing. Go up the stairs.
Up the steps to your room.
It is canon he flirts with her.
So much. So much.
He orders something, she brings it, and he's like, oh, you're very fast on your feet.
Where'd you get your slippers made? They must be feeling very good on your arches.
So, anything I can order not on the menu? I didn't see Magdalene on here.
Why can an old man get a Tums? Because you're giving me heartburn.
What a menace I've created.
You want to go swallow some rats whole? As you return to bed, the rest of you make your way groggily to your own rest. Big Red is passed out on a bedroll there, fully healed now.
is that?
I eventually get tired of the snoring. Get
It
a couple
rattles
of the
the house.
guards, walk down,
The tower? The
Enlarged
magical tower?
Yeah.
enlarge, reduce,
Yeah.
carry Big Red with the guards to a bed, put him on the bed, enlarge, reduce, gone.
Yeah.
Shut the door, click.
As he's way too big for the bed now.
No, we would have a Big Red bed. in
Yeah,
there.
he did live there before.
Well, that's right. Yeah, he did stay there. I think you guys had like 2 mattresses on the floor in the.
Eventually, Berrian would have just had like a Big Red bed made.
He's passed out on this as you guys find your rest. You awake the next morning. Hear the sound of the mail courier picking up your note and heading out. As you guys awake to your various stays.
I don't get into work.
Comes
until,
down-
like, noon.
Berrian comes down. He's like, "Hey, did you deliver anything?
Pardon?
I'm waiting for the rockfish scales and the selenium." Oh.
No, but I do have a letter from Charisse.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Tell them to hurry up with them rockfish scales and selenium, though. I need those.
Right away, sir.
Thank you.
As he runs off. How would I know who to tell to hurry up with the sledding? He makes his way down the street. You open the letter, it would be another one of your like back and forth between the two of you. Her chatting with you, a little like a haiku poem at the end for you.
Dear Berrian.
There was this owl today. He's very forward.
Yes, Amos.
He's exploring the city.
Okay.
Having, like, you'd think a good time, but he's like, huh, that door looks a little small.
Yeah, the only landmark you would recognize other than the lake would be the massive stone structure that extends into the air and then widens with the eyrie on top. And looking up, it looks like the domed building on top is the original eyrie.
Oh, I've been in there before. Although it wasn't on good terms.
As you kind of toddle around the city looking confused, a little bit like discomforted, but also curiously at the bustle of people around.
He's not someone that's like stuck in his ways.
Yeah.
He's like adapting. You know?
Berrian is going to send a message to Clements.
Okay.
I have some worries. Would you be willing to meet me?
Please come on down to the guild, and I can make some time to meet with you later today.
All right.
Around 2.
Sure.
There's another setting if you want to assure him.
Come down.
Okay. You wait until the afternoon. Lorelei just getting into paperwork at this point, like starting to rustle through things. Wednesday appears to be in the midst of cleaning the kitchen at
I would also give instructions to any like my like temple and school people that no one is to see her other than me or Berrian.
Okay.
Or Kana.
Yeah, she's. They've had some trouble being like, I think you should probably stay in your room. And she's like, oh, that's nice. Walking past them. As Berrian, you make your way to the local verve. The person at the front is different than the last time you were here. No longer the handsome man you saw about a week ago, but a young woman. Hi, how can I help you?
Would I know about anything of how to, like, check for undead or vampires?
Paladins have an innate ability to do it. There's certain rangers are good at doing it as well.
Yeah. You're new.
Kind of, yeah.
Who hires you guys?
I mean, that's not really public business. Is there any...
It's the guild, right?
The guild? Sorry?
Okay, sorry. I say the phrase, I forgot it.
Okay, I would like your best
I'm
lad or lady of
looking
the night.
for your best
Lateral?
woman of the night.
Close enough. Alright, I'll have somebody take you over to a table right away.
Thanks.
As you get led over to one of the booths by a grinning tiefling woman, and then the curtain closes and she sits back and just motions towards one of the sconces as you... And the entryway opens up and you climb your way to the invisible building above and into the verve. As you see the painted lady behind the desk motion you over the moment you step in.
Hello.
Hello, Berrian.
How are you?
I am well. You are here to speak with Clemens.
Yes. I also have maybe a security concern. And I don't know if it should go to Clemens or who you think would be best to give to.
You may give it to me first, and I can direct you who to give it to.
Do you guys hire the clerks at the front desk of the Verve?
We are involved in this, yes.
Okay. One of them. Oh, do we know about that?
No.
Sorry.
No
Oh,
idea.
okay. No, I'm reading into
Okay,
it.
okay.
I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah. No, you only Drae saw him, and then everything.
Okay, never mind. So that interaction doesn't happen.
Okay. Yeah. You
All right, I'll talk to Clemens.
Yes. He awaits you in his office.
Okay, go in.
As you head through and quickly find yourself at the end of the back corridor of the old rooms not available to the regular members. And sitting in Clemens' office, he's in his usual armor, sitting across from you. You can see Drae is also there and looking over with a grin. Ah, Berrian!
Hello, how you doing?
Excellent to see you. Doing well.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I am doing well.
That's good.
You seem flustered.
I wish I came under better tidings, but
Should I leave you in the Guildmaster then?
I trust you, and maybe you have information that could help.
Well,
Unless
I am
Clemens
the
wants you
knowing
gone.
cloak.
I look at Clemens.
Well, I have no reason to make you gone.
All right.
You're our advisor.
So there's two things. Can I get some assurance? Like, do you have a way to make it so that no one can hear us? And can I get some assurances that this information is between us?
As long as it is appropriate to keep between us, it stays between us. If someone has ears on this room, we have a hit to take out.
Okay. Drae's gone rogue, and I don't know where he is.
What has he done this time?
I don't know. We can't get in touch with him. He says he's...
Did he steal from a guild member?
No.
Kill a guild member?
I think he's being manipulated. Or enthralled or something like that.
I see.
Not enthralled wouldn't be the word Berrian would use. Manipulated would be used. I think he's in danger, and I can't locate him.
Mm.
The last we heard
To
is
be
that-
clear, he hasn't broken the whispered law.
No.
I see.
As far as I know.
But you're looking for information on his whereabouts.
Yes, and I'm willing to pay a good deal for it. I'm also... I sent it to the Adventurers Guild, but also any information about any dragon activity in the southern mountains of the continent as well.
Our presence does not extend... Well, it extends tenuously into the southern mountains, but the orcs have their own clan rules, and it is a very formalized system. There's not a lot of room for a thieves guild to make their way in.
Okay. Well, if you hear anything, I'm also willing to pay for that, but...
If you're looking to gather information, I think the best way would be to post a request on the guild board.
Okay.
What?
How about my first concern?
Both, if you like.
I'd like to keep the information about Drae quiet.
Well, what sort of information are you looking to gather?
I'm trying to find his whereabouts.
It's very difficult to send agents to find specific information if they have no clue what to report and what not to. What is the sort of information that would be helpful without giving up too much?
I guess it is. I'm trying to find out where he is and who has him.
Well, if you want, we could post a reward for any information. Anything anyone can dig up, any rumors around his whereabouts or sightings or recent associations.
All right. Fine.
How much do you wish to pay? The higher the bounty, the greater the talent who tends to go looking for it.
10,000?
Quite a bounty, yes. And what sort of information qualifies for fulfilling the bounty? Are you paying 10,000 for any useful information, or 10,000
Any
for his
information
location,
that
or-
would substantiate me being able to find him. I'm not asking for someone to dig him up, but if they bring me information and then I'm able to locate him,
Well, you're likely to get more than one application with this, and often you'll get duplicate information. So I suggest a more moderate 1,000, 2,000 gold for clues as to his location.
2,000 gold for clues.
You're likely to spend the 10,000 or more by the end anyways.
Sure, 2,000 for clues then.
Alright, well, I can have a notice drafted. Given that it is information about someone on top of a organization such as the Proudfoots, it will have to be at least a B rank.
Sure.
Right. As for the Southern Mountains, my reach is not quite that long.
Okay, if you can't, that's fine. Alright, thank you.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. Drae, do you have anything useful to add?
Well, I could get to the south fairly quickly. I've been to a tog before. My helm could help me reach there rather swiftly. Could ask around. Don't know if any of my friends are still alive there, but
If you'd be willing to, that'd be great. Give it a week or so.
sure, I'll make a trip in a week.
Yeah. Or, how long do I think it would take Yaikzal to get down there?
Hard to tell. She's wicked fast as a monk. So, like, anywhere from, like, a few days to a few weeks.
Give it 3 weeks, and then check it out.
Very well. Well, gives me some time to plan a proper trip. I'll
Thank
come
you.
back if I find anything, and if I don't, a dog can be a lovely place.
Vacation.
Indeed.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Is the Tog the one we went to?
I don't... Yes, you guys did go down to a tog and caught a ship from a tog up to Camerdell.
If you see...
But that was in a... Was
Nope.
that in this
It
campaign?
was in this campaign.
I thought you guys took horses to the north in this campaign.
Nope. We took a tall. We went down, and we met
Drae and Garo.
Ray. Yeah, and then we took the ship over to
Camerdell, right, and then
Camerdell.
Horstome, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell him. What did they call their ship again?
I'd
Ray
have to
and
go
Garo.
searching.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm like,
Something, a wolf something or other.
yeah.
Yeah. That a wolf on it.
I don't know where that would be in my notes.
That's okay. I'm just gonna say
been a
if you see my friend, they crew a ship down there. Their names are Freya and Garo.
Well, I suppose I can visit the docks there.
If you see him, say hi.
Sure, why not?
All right, I'll go back.
Okay, as you head back home, maybe even bump into the wandering Amos, who is looking around the inner run. You're not sure how they got into this side of the
Wood
city.
houses, how brave. Master Berrian, sorry.
You got the notice as well.
I noticed.
Good. Master Berrian.
I just called. I
You were
didn't
there
know-
when he told the chef to go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did you get that idea from me calling you in, or was it from somewhere else?
I'm a marquis.
All right, Master Berrian. You work for the Feywild.
No, I have property in Tamarin Empire.
It's impressive.
But
You have a snout.
I'll walk back with him, or just walk him around and show him some places. And
Oh, well, you see that tree?
yes,
That wouldn't last. It's too big. They would have just cut it right down, because it would be bigger than them. They didn't like that. Oh, you see that bench?
yes.
That's where I would have sat, but they would have got rid of it, because we weren't allowed to sit. Oh, that house over there, that looks quite nice.
Were you a slave?
I was a servant. Unpaid servant.
Okay. We call those slaves.
Oh, it's a slave. It fits the bill.
What happened if you didn't do what they said?
Oh, you got eaten.
Okay, yeah. Okay, valid.
They liked birds around because apparently we were tasty.
I do like chicken.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have stayed at the tower. Oh, I think I should get going.
You're an owl. Owls eat chickens.
Yes, but chicken isn't far from owl.
I'm not going to eat you.
Oh, thank God. Oh, just my little heart. I'm just an old man. Do you have a library?
Yes, I do.
Can I?
I will take him to my library.
Can I just look?
Feel free.
This is a mastery of books, Master Berrian.
No, thank you.
How long did it take you to get all these?
How long have we been playing the campaign?
Like 40 years.
No. Like 6-ish? I think less than 6 years.
Like 6 years?
Collecting.
I've been collecting.
Only 6 years for all this.
I'm a fairly young man.
I can see. I don't believe you with how many books there are, but I believe you with how you look. Do you get all the chicks over here?
I
don't like my advances. And
Darling
I really need some
walks
tips.
into the library.
Sure, yeah. Darling walks down. You see a pretty pig-skinned woman come down and see you and give you like an eye.
Oh, you're a little young for my. It's like taking a chick from the nest.
Berrian turns to her. Hello, darling. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Who's
I'm a little scared.
This is Amos, a friend.
as she turns and starts to address you, you would not understand the language.
Young lady, I cannot understand you, but wow, you're a little young for my tastes.
What are you doing today, darling?
As she steps up, I think I've just decided, and steps towards Amos.
Oh, you look like a granddaughter to me.
Push her away. She stumbles a bit and looks up, even more interested.
Okay.
It doesn't work. I'm gonna I will see you around.
Are you leaving me with her?
No, Berrian's gonna look at her and be like, "Huh."
She turns, says something Berrian would understand awfully smutty to you, and walks out.
Berrian gives her a sword scabbard ass slap.
There's a laugh as she heads up the stairs.
I'm quite confused. What was she speaking?
She was coming on to you.
Oh. Well, I mean...
Don't worry, I'm going to punish her.
I don't have much longer left, so walk out.
Berrian's gonna, get uncomfortably, no.
Do you want to share your toys?
We'll talk to you later. And he's gonna, usher him, in downstairs to the library, and then he's going to, follow Dara up. Sorry, Amos.
It's alright. She looks very young, and... Honestly...
You know the thing about high
She's
school.
bad. She's been very bad.
Don't tell me that if you want me to leave.
And then he's gonna yell up in Abyssal, "Darling, you've been very bad. Stop it."
Come up and punish me then.
Oh, no, you get to have fun.
He turns, he's like, "It's not fun.
Oh, well, I'll take any place you don't.
You are uncomfortable."
I'm spirited and young. Oh, not for long.
Young?
Alright, I'm gonna get going. Maybe there's a grave, a funeral I could go to that has, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. It's I'm a man who picks up at funerals. I am actually going to...
this trick in the book.
I am
We had a
gonna-
lot of them back in the day.
I am going to direct him to the nearest old folks home. And I'm going to be like, here is a crib board and a couple decks of cards.
What is this?
You're going to find some lovely ladies.
Is this a lovely ladies?
I send him to the war widows, old folks
Oh,
home.
Matt, who's the new face in town?
And then I will go up and spank Darling.
Okay?
Oh, God.
Thoroughly enjoys it.
Yeah.
As, is anything getting up to anything else?
Berrian puts in the prerequisite time to calm her down.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
How brave of you.
The investment that needed to be done.
Oh.
It's the once a month. It's
Oh, woe is me, I'm Berrian.
I would take that place.
Is anybody getting up to anything today?
I'm phoning it in at work.
Yeah. All right. Enough. And go home. The next day, Berrian, you would get an invitation to come down to the Adventure Guild to detail your request a little further so that they can adequately accomplish what you're looking for.
Turns to Darling. You stay away from that old man.
Is he coming around?
No, there'll be no coming around anyone.
Shame.
Are you not sated?
It was lovely.
Oh, I can't.
The guards are free.
You're a
She'll
succubus.
stretch a little bit.
you succubus.
If you want.
I'll be back.
Dan's actual reaction.
Winks at you as you head out the door, and then is going to like throw a cloak over her shoulders, but not actually tie it closed, and start making her way up to the roof.
She still just walks around naked. I like it.
She's allowed in the bedroom and on the roof. That's the Berrian made the rule about having to wear clothes on the rest of the tower.
As you make your way to the
What's your like
Adventurers
8-year-old student just walking around?
I'd like a piece of that.
I'm picturing cut forward to her in like her 40s talking to her kid, and that was my sexual awakening. That was when I knew women were for me.
That's how I met your
adopted
mother.
you 20 years later.
That's how I met your mom.
That's how I met your mother. Goes to the next kid. That's how I met your father. Goes to the next kid.
I show up at the guild.
I don't remember your father.
Hi there.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I was told to come and give more detail.
Oh, yes, the letter. You
Yes.
must be Berrian.
Yes.
Excellent. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, you said you were looking for information from the south related to dragons bothering them down there?
Yes.
I mean, we can certainly make a request that any request or news comes up to here, but I mean, it's quite a journey for that news to get here. I was wondering if there's some way, maybe you wanted stuff that was a little closer to home that we would get sooner?
No. From the south. And I'm like pulling a map. I'm like, anything from around these areas, any draconic activity.
As I understand, you're a member of the Arcanum, yes?
Yes.
We do have a number of adventurers in the south who are also members of the Arcanum, and I think if you were willing to pay a retainer, we could find one with sending who could be useful to this.
How much?
Well, they're probably going to want a monthly retainer, depending on who we hire, anywhere from 20 to 100 gold a month.
Here's 2,000. I'll pick up whatever's left after the
Very
time.
well. We'll also have to cover delivering the retainer to them, but I can get this sorted by one
Will
of
this
our
be
field
enough?
houses in the south. I mean, it should definitely cover the transportation and paying them there for quite a number of months. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And just any information on dragons in the south?
Well, ideally, anything is like, burn the villages, eat the peasants kind of thing. But just, yes, if you any draconic activity, ideally, if they could tell me the color or type or any other information. But
very well. Do you want to send a larger retainer at the beginning just to pay for the initial catch-up on information? I'm sure there's going to be a number of outstanding requests for them to tell us about.
Like
Maybe
4,000?
Like an extra 200 gold?
Oh. Okay, here's 2,500.
All right. Yeah, I will get that taken care of and let you know as soon as I have any information.
Okay.
You're the first tower, right?
Oh. Yes. The first tower. Yes.
All right. Well, I will have any information.
Can you like put a
so-
threat, like if they lie to me, I'll kill them, like give them the
I
fear
mean,
of.
that would be very. That would be against guild rules for them to lie to.
Okay, good point. Good.
Not worried about the death threat. Worried about them lying.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I'm.
Like I didn't
glad
mean
I
I'd kill them. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, it's like the whole like, ooh, wizard, don't betray the wizard. You know what I mean?
Of course, yes. I perfectly understand. I mean, if they were to lie as a response to an official request from a patron of the guild, then there would be punishments.
Okay.
So please let us know if you find any of the information to be intentionally false.
Okay.
All right. Well, have an excellent day, Mr. Berrian.
Thank you.
Very well.
All right.
As you make your way home, with the wheels starting to move for information to be funneled towards you about your brother and about any draconic activity from the south, where you and Amos believe that Yaikzal has taken her horde and her son. And we are going to end the session there tonight.
Hot diggity dog.
Good night. Thanks, guys. Once again, we're Adventure Corp. We do this every Wednesday from 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. Me and Alex also have a stream that we do on Sundays typically, but our next stream will be on January 8th. We do that from 7 to 10 Mountain Standard Time, so come check it out. It's the variety stream, character builds, Unearthed Arcana reviews, we play some games. Check out all of our socials. I'm sure our Nightbot posted a few times. We're trying to build the Discord, all that kind of stuff. But thank you for coming. I'm Daniel, this is Alex and Runa, and Isaac across the table. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys.
So, Alex put links up, thank you. So here's what happens next. We are going to do a quick 1-minute ad break, easy way for you to support us, stick around for that, and then we are going to raid somebody. So let's go ahead and keep this moving on to...
And this is important, the raids help, it's a cool thing, helps, boost other channels and stuff.
Yondu said good night until the new year, adventurers. Good night, friends.
Night.
Love you all. And that is us signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.